Hey, yo, what's really good, University of Miami Hurricane football fans? Your boy Alonzo 1219, aka Die Hard, back in the building. I'm a little bit late, but not as late as I usually be. So you guys ought to be a little bit happy that I'm not as late as I used to be. Just getting back from out of town, so we know how this stuff works. Um, so first off, I appreciate all the new subscribers that we've gotten to this page. We got a few subscribers over the weekend. Thank you very much. You guys do know that I'm continually trying to grow and expand and do bigger and better things for the University of Miami Hurricane fan base. So that's my main objective is to give good content for our University of Miami Hurricanes. You know what I'm saying? A little adult beverage tonight because I'm off tomorrow, so I can. Even though my U is starting to kind of get scratched up and faded out a little bit because it's getting scratched, the green getting scratched off. But wait, we got some people in the chat right now. Roderick 205 was good. Rod Garcia was good. Cal, Demetrius, Norman always in 808 Canes. Number one Kane was good. Not even a speak, CB. You don't even speak. You straight to the question. Not even a hello. How you doing? What's up? Dang. Wow. Well, we'll get to that. I'm sitting there greeting everybody in CB. He ain't even say what's up. Oh man. First off, let me get to the what's good, CB? Let me get to the 707 youth camp. I'm gonna start out with that. I put it on Facebook. We got a few more donations. I think we're up to like $300 now, somewhere around there. So appreciate donations on that. We're gonna continue to try to grow that, and hopefully everything will work out with that. I appreciate everybody who donated to the super chat. It really is really helpful. And if you can, like I said, if you can support me on that, I most definitely do appreciate it. People asked me to get it, so I got it. So maybe it'll help me out a little bit. Besides that, I'm gonna go with CB's question. Why are we back? We're back because I say we back. I'm just playing around, CB. Thank you for that $2 donation, CB. I appreciate it. We're back because I feel like we were competent. I feel like for the first time since Butch Davis, we are actually competent. The buzz around Miami is never been like this crazy before. It's never been crazy. Like I can't remember in my 43 years it's being this like crazy. The buzz is like for real. Manny mania is what I had came up with, man. You got your Hulkamania, oh man, you eat your vitamins, you take your vitamins, you eat right, and you do this, you pray, and you that's what you do. And if you look at everything that Manny Diaz is doing, everything that he says he even says it with a purpose. He says it with attitude. He says it, attitude personified. And, that's my slogan. He says those things with that type of attitude and conviction that is actually giving me, what's going on, Jess? What's up, baby girl? It's giving me the attitude and the conviction of what? No, it didn't. I didn't want Mark Rick on as the coach, CB. I didn't want Coach Rick as the coach. I didn't want PMR as our coach in the beginning. It did not feel that way. It felt dull and plain. I mean, plain. It didn't feel like to me like I wasn't excited. I wasn't excited about when Mark Richt took over the program, and that's widely known that I wasn't excited about Mark Richt. Mark Richt is a boring, dull coach. He's always been that way. Elmo, you got to pay to hate. I'm not even going to get into your conversations tonight, to be honest with you. You got to pay to hate. If you want to hate and talk trash, you want me to. This is the only time I'm going to respond. If you want me to respond to your negative output on Miami tonight, then put some money in the super chat, and I'll respond. Other than that, I'll let everybody else respond to you. You got to pay to hate. Yeah, PMR was a band-aid that never worked. I didn't want him. I felt like he was an incompetent coach in the beginning. So no, I never thought CMR was a good coach, man. At all. So I'm good. And I explained in my earlier videos about why I feel like we're back now. I feel like we've already had the talent. I feel like we've already had the talent. And and Darth Vader hit me up today, and I don't remember the exact stats, but they say like before he went to Mississippi State, they averaged like 20 points a game. His first year there, they went like 35 points a game. That's like a 15-point swing. Could you imagine Miami getting a 15-point swing of what we did last year? We would have went 12-0. To be honest with you, we would have went 12-0. Our offense was so pathetic and lethargic that it was bad. I don't know what that is, that age, whatever his name said. So that's I'm not going to unhide that one, but I mean, I feel like we are going to be a team to reckon with day one. I feel like we're gonna beat Florida day one. I feel like we're that team this year that we have so much talent that people don't recognize, and you keep hearing people talk trash about Perry. But if you go listen to and I know coaches are supposed to say nice things about their coaches, but if you look at all of the comments that Enos has said about Perry, he is amazed at how good the young man is. He's amazed at how good the young man is. I'm not the 2000 talking about this year's class or 2018 talking about the class right now. If we're talking about the class right now, I'm okay with it. If we're talking about 2019, 2020 class, I'm not even concerned about that class right now. I'm concerned about winning ball games right now. Yeah, Perry was most definitely underdeveloped, man. He was definitely underdeveloped, man. I mean, hey, Jason, something you have every right to believe that. You have every right to believe that we'll be 8-4. So like I have every right to believe that we'll be 11-1 or 12-0. But I would like for you to name the 4 teams on our schedule that you think can beat us. I can give you 2, but I would like for you to give me 4 teams on our schedule that you think can beat us. Serious, Jason. I mean, serious. Give me the 4 teams on the schedule that you think can beat us, and I may consider that. But there's not 4 teams on our schedule that can beat us. Matter of fact, this is a weak schedule, so I don't see 4 losses. And FSU can't beat us because Virginia Tech won't beat us at all. They're in turmoil. They don't even have, they don't work. Them and Florida State are in bad turmoil. Um, so I'm not concerned about it. Pitt can't hold a candle to us. Pitt didn't beat us. Mark Richt beat us, and we beat the brakes off of them this year. We beat the brakes off of them this year. So I mean, I'm not concerned about Pitt. The University of Florida. I mean, I said something about them today. They was a 4-win team the season before. They won 10 last year, but they barely won those 10. It was like the Miami year the year before last. You seen no improvement as the year went along. You really seen no improvement. Now, and they lost their whole offensive line. So that quarterback is going to get destroyed. And then you bringing him back. You bringing Felipe. I mean, if I'm afraid of that, then I might as well be afraid of Bethune Cookman. To be honest with you, Florida was not impressed. They were 4-7 in 2017. They had a good year last year. And still almost lost to South Carolina and teams like that. So I don't. The teams that are talking, they're talking because of a schedule. I mean, Florida beat last year. Florida beat nobody last year. They beat nobody last year. LSU wasn't good. We just had bad coaching. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just being honest with you. Florida State is in a state. They're applying for quarterbacks at the student center right now. They're taking quarterback applications. I agree with you, Kane, on strong, but bro, I'm leaving no excuses out there. Because Elmo has nothing else to do. That's why I'm letting y'all. I'm gonna let y'all. So Elmo, in order for me to speak to him, he got to pay me. In order for Elmo to speak to me, you got to pay me. I let y'all kill Elmo, but in order for Elmo to speak to me, you got to pay me. Yep, I'm on that arrogant shit with Elmo. My day is going, Taylor. My day is going, man. I'm just getting back from out of town. Took me a little trip, so Um, I don't know what's the latest on Jalen Phillips. Darth Vader's in the chat. He may know. You can ask him. He may know. He may know what's. I don't know what the latest with Jalen Phillips right now. So I mean, I don't put it away. You know the one thing I'm learning this year. I'm learning this year. Like I said, I'm gonna have to do Florida State and Florida videos because they don't have nobody over there to do their videos. So all their people come over here to hate. Terry Crean, I appreciate that $2 donation, man. Thank you so much. I really do. Thanks, man. Terry King says, "Zo, what's up, man? What's up, Kane's family?" Those donations are big. Those donations are huge. They help me out a hell of a lot, man. I'm going to be doing a lot of traveling this year, doing a lot more games, and I'm actually going to try to travel to some away games as well. So every dollar counts. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. I mean, it's a reason, bro. It's a reason. I mean, you think about it, man. The hype isn't just around Miami. You look at college football and the way they're talking to Manny Diaz. It's not, bro. It's for real this time. It's not, a redemption story like it was from what was like it was for PMR. I mean, you just look at the odds. They're believing in Miami right now. I'm gonna believe in this team when I know what I feel like we have competent leadership like Manny Diaz. I'm gonna believe in this team when I feel like we have competent. He fired the whole recruiting staff for a reason. He fired the whole offensive staff for a reason. He did things, man. I'm not gonna block Elmo. No need to block him. He's not being disrespectful. He's just being a troll. I can't. I can't continue to block people as well. I got to. I'm trying. I'm trying to bring my subscribers up, and so I can't continue to block people as well. I can't do that. It's a little tougher for. It's a little tough, you know. But exactly, Darth Vader. Miami beat UF when we was on probation. Don't forget that 12th ranked Gators got beat by unranked Al Golden in 2013. Get him, Darth Vader. Get him, Darth Vader. You know, I'm gonna read this top comment because this is the most asinine comment I've seen. Elmo said, "Miami in trouble when they play my Clemson Tigers." Now, most Clemson Tigers, I live up in Columbia, South Carolina. Most Clemson Tiger fans are the most humble. I've sat in bars and when we got our ass whooped, and they were humble. I mean, serious. Nothing but Clemson Tiger fans in there. And I actually almost got in a fight with a Florida State fan. Those guys were humble. They were never disrespectful. So Elmo parents didn't raise him right because he's not a real Clemson Tiger fan. Because real Clemson Tiger fans, the ones that I've been around, are more respectful and humble than that guy there. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not. DeAndre, you look at. Do me a favor. Go look at DeAndre. I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you believe that better talent and better coaching beats less talent and less with lesser coaching most of the time? I'm gonna ask you that question. Do you believe better talent and better coaching beats lesser talent and less coaching most of the time? Answer that question for me, then I'm gonna come back in. So, where do you see UVA having better talent or better coaching than Miami? They don't have a better quarterback than Miami. We just didn't have a quarterback that had an opportunity to play. But even if it was his quarterback, anywhere else down that roster, if you look down that roster, if you go look at their last 5 recruiting classes, do they even stand up to Miami? That's my question. Do they even stand up to Miami? And that's my point. Matter of fact, phone lines are open, man. Phone lines are open. I'll put the number in the chat. Anyone wants to call in, I'll put the number in the chat. But the phone lines are open now. So and this is like off season. This is so I'll put the number in the chat for anybody who wants to call in. That's my point. Why I'm not concerned about. That's why I'm not concerned about UVA at all. That's why I'm not concerned about UVA at all, DeAndre Crawford. And I never said that Miami would beat Clemson. What I'm saying is it's going to be a way to put it this way. Appreciate that donation, DeAndre. Put it this way: is do you think that by any means do you think that Syracuse is better than Miami? By any means, do you think the Syracuse talent is better than Miami talent? And I believe Miami lost because of heart, not because of heart and bad coaching on the offensive side of the ball. Not because of the talent that we had. So if if I hate that static sound. If what's name can play y'all, if damn I hate that freaking static sound. If Syracuse can play y'all tight, we can play y'all tight as well. What's going on, Slim Shady Kane? What's good with you? Oh man. Well, I mean, Jason, I'm not living off last year, Jason. Jason, obviously, so we got people that can't read or refuse to read or just ignorant and not understand what I'm talking about. So I mean, if you want to be just ignorant and delusional and not understand what I'm talking about, then I'm all fine with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm all fine with that if that's how you want to be. I'm good with that. But I'm not living off last year. Okay. OG Club came with a $20 donation. I appreciate that, OG Club came. Thank you so much, man. What's going on, Thomas Towns? What's good with you? I'm not going to disrespect Clemson because Clemson is one of the best teams in college football right now, the best team in college football right now. So I wouldn't disrespect them by far. And they whooped our asses the last two times we played them. So I'm not going to disrespect the team that's great like that. But at the end of the day, you understand what I'm saying? Bro, a lot of their players come from Miami and Georgia, not from South Carolina. So Miami and Georgia get good. Where does Clemson get their players from? You understand what I'm saying?
Hey, Alonzo.
What's going on? What's going on, Mr. I ain't gonna mess your name up. What's going
George.
on? What's going on, George?
I am so happy, man. Now, there's nothing to talk about now except Florida and Miami. This is the most fun I've had in years. I wish we didn't quit playing you. I really do. I love Miami.
I would love
playing Miami.
Even if they did it every 2 years. I mean, Florida they have got to get off of this bullshit of running from Miami. They have got to get off of this, man. If you're that
I don't know. I think if you get good again, we might schedule you.
Why?
Prestige game, man.
Why? They ran from us when we got good. That was the whole point.
I have no idea what that administration was doing. If it was a good
answer this question then. Why would they? You don't have to. Miami don't have to be good. We put it away. Y'all could have.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
No, just hear me. Just hear me.
We should meet in the playoffs every year anyway.
Just hear me on this here, though. Hear me on this. Do you think that Florida could have put up any of the numbers against any team that when Miami played Notre Dame and Miami? Did you see those numbers?
Yeah.
There is no Miami, Florida State put up more numbers than Florida State. every year.
Really?
It's a bigger game. It is.
Huh. I didn't know that.
Go look it up. It's a bigger game. So for them saying that, when you mention that, it's like, but y'all scheduling UCF for a home and home.
I don't know. We offered UCF.
That's what I'm saying. So I mean, nah. Miami has the University of Miami has the biggest logo in the state of Florida, regardless of what anybody thinks. That U is bigger.
No, look, they're all good, but yeah.
Oh, I'm just saying. I mean, they're the biggest. Yeah. They're the biggest brand in the state of Florida. So it doesn't matter whether we're good or bad. If Miami could go 1-11, you schedule that game on a Monday night, it's going to be sold out.
Yeah.
You know, so no reason for Florida to say if we get good again. I'm telling you, we good now.
Well, I'm just saying, in the fucked up situation that we're in now, maybe they would justify doing it again. I don't know who the administration was.
They played us in 2013 on probation, and we beat them then.
I remember that.
So, I mean, and that game was a sellout game. It was a big game. We're expected to get blew out, and we won.
I was at the last game you played us in our home stadium. I've only been to one real game in Florida Field, and that was the game. It was Vinny Testaverde. I watched the game. I think we should have won. We missed a few plays and lost, and I'm like, you know, it wasn't that really good of a game that you won, and that was the last one. I'd never expected that, you know. And then they quit scheduling you. They didn't put you back on a schedule. I have no idea why they did that. Maybe just to fuck with you. I don't know.
They ain't doing it to mess with us because it didn't hurt us. We still won national championships. So it didn't hurt us.
I don't want to badmouth Miami.
No, I'm just saying it didn't hurt us.
How can you not win a championship in your league? And how can you not win your division, man?
It happens.
You're too good. I don't understand.
Well, you have to realize, I'm going to explain to you what happened. When we got over there, it was around 2007. Somewhere around there, 2006, 2007, when we got over there, that was the beginning of the Nevin Shapiro shit. That's when Randy Shanahan took over as head coach, something around that time. Actually, that's when we went to Florida and beat Brock Burley and beat y'all in Gainesville. It was around all that time of the Nevin Shapiro scandal. That Nevin Shapiro scandal went from around 2000 and it was joined in 2004. Okay, that Nevin Shapiro scandal, I think, was around 2008, 2010.
I don't even remember. I don't remember what happened.
2010. Then you don't remember? You need to pull up Nevin. It was all over sports.
No, I don't remember. It's too long ago.
Oh my God! Shapiro with the Ponzi scheme set Miami back 10 years. They was offering Miami the death penalty. Man. They were trying to do Miami like they did SMU. That's what they was trying to do. As a matter of fact, we got our last year of probation. They made us wait about 5 or 6 years before they even. I think it was like 4 years. It was like 3-4 years before they even gave us a decision on what our punishment was going to be. As a matter of fact, Donald Shalala was the president when it all happened, and they didn't give us our sanctions until Julio Frank got hired as the president. That's how long they drug it out. That's how long the NCAA drug it out. That's how long. So when you have people not even knowing that Miami going to have a football program, people all across the world thought we were going to get the death penalty. So we lost kids. Alabama did not get good until Nevin Shapiro happened in Miami.
Right, I understand. Period. They had to go somewhere. Yeah.
Period. And that's what happened. That's what happened in Miami.
I know why they did this because you have all the good skill players down south. A lot of them, a shitload of them. And every year, year after year. And you would just win the national title every year if all those kids went to Miami. It would be definitely between one of the 3 Florida schools, wherever those kids decide to go. That's why they did that shit to you. So those kids would just disperse and go all over the country.
And that's what happened. And it's taken us a long time to get back.
And everybody's paying these fucking kids to leave their hometown where they'd rather play in front of their mom and dad and uncles and extended family. You know they're paying them. They would never go to Nebraska, ever. Or Michigan, or Penn State.
JR, let me explain something to you. Alabama did not get good. This is fact. Until you can say Nick Saban, whatever you want to say. Alabama didn't. George, let me finish. Nick Saban did not start flying helicopters to St. Thomas Aquinas High School until Miami went on, until that Never Shapiro shit. You can say whatever you want to say.
I agree.
Because Nick Saban didn't have all those. He didn't have all those Florida players at LSU when he won. He didn't have all those Miami players at LSU when he won.
Hey, it's obvious. Okay? I saw a breakdown the other day on who's on what teams. Of course, the whole team's your guys.
I mean, I can get on here and talk this all day, every day with these guys, and they can get upset. But when Nick Saban was at LSU, he won a national championship at LSU. But it was, look at how many Florida players was on that LSU team.
Yeah.
Okay?
Man.
So there weren't many. But when he got to Alabama, was at the perfect time. And then look how many Florida players, defensive tackles, defensive ends, wide receivers, running backs. Look at all those Florida players. Most of them from the county of Dade were on those national championship teams.
Yeah.
Just look at it.
I hate the NCAA. They're the ones who did this shit. They probably told Florida to take you off the schedule. It's something to beat you down, because otherwise, what if all those kids stayed home? You know, what would happen? Put it this way.
They got those schools in Alabama that are good schools, right? So why does most players from Miami, why are they in Alabama? Why the University of Hoover? Why they not recruiting from the University of Hoover?
Right.
Why they not recruiting from? Because Alabama football is not Florida football.
Right. They do have some good players, but it's not every player like it is in Florida. Yeah. I mean, Jesus Christ, that Lakeland 3 this year, that's Lakeland. That's not even Miami. The whole state's just packed with these kids.
They did a special. I think it's over 100 and something players in the NFL just out of South Florida alone.
Wow.
That's just out of South Florida alone. There are over 100. There are 100
out of any state. Yeah.
I mean, this is not even the state of Florida. This is just Broward and Dade County. There are over 100 and something players in the NFL just out of South Florida alone.
Hey, listen to this. I would like to say thank you for all the good players we get from South Florida, because they are always the stars on our team. You know, it's like, it wasn't for those guys. How do you do this? What's going on in the high schools down there? They got special water or something? What's going on?
You said you named 2 players, but you didn't name Julio Jones. That's from South Florida. That's y'all greatest receiver ever.
Is he?
I mean, not Julio Jones. I don't know why I said Julio Jones. Fuck was the wide receiver from Alabama that played Alabama?
Hell, I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about. I mean, I'm slipping. I'm slipping my mind.
If you say his name, I will, but I lost it.
But my bad. Amari Cooper. I'm sorry. Amari Cooper, who's probably one of y'all better receivers ever. Most of y'all running, man. Everybody y'all get is from Ingram. And Ingram was from Pensacola, so at least he was from Florida.
Right.
Bro. Like I said, name how many great players came out of Alabama.
I hope. Where'd Vogel come? Oh, where's Vogel from?
I don't know where Vogel's from.
I knew we got him. I was just wondering, was he an actual Alabama boy? I'm not sure.
Mark Ingram.
There's a lot of good players in Georgia, Alabama, Louisiana, Texas, but South Florida.
Who?
It's a gold mine.
It's just fact. I bet you can go up and down Alabama roster right now. They barely have any players from the state of Alabama on their team.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
They probably have 6 or something out of the whole team.
Vogel's from Broward.
Really? See? Yeah. Damn.
So I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean,
man, listen,
people,
we really
you know what?
People, we got this year. We desperately needed the good guys we got next year because I think we might sack your quarterback like 10 freaking times.
No, you won't. No, you know. That's reversed. You must not be playing. You must not be paying attention. Y'all offensive line, y'all whole offensive line. Y'all ain't what's y'all quarterback name? Felipe might need to stretch.
It's the same for both of us.
No, but our offense. No, we're not because our offensive line was bad because of coaching. Y'all offensive line will be bad because y'all don't have nobody there.
We just got a bunch of guys. We'll be all right.
No, y'all
figure it out. We got a long time to get together and figure it out.
Hey, are you gonna be at that game?
I'm in Oregon, man. I can't do that. I wish I could. If I win a lottery, I might go, but I don't. I'd rather just sit home and watch on TV. It's just as good for me.
Yeah. Well, I'll call you on the phone every time we sack Felipe from. Why is he still playing college ball? I heard he played on Three's Company.
Who?
Felipe, y'all quarterback.
Yeah, that dude's a fucking monster. He's a giant.
What did he play on Three's Company? Wasn't he Jack Tripper's wasn't he Jack Tripper's
I honestly don't
chef
know.
on Three's Company?
I don't know. Listen, I was down on the guy, but I just can't be no more. And I would just agree with whatever Dan Mullen does. I don't give a shit who he starts. I'm not worried about the shit. But Felipe Franks is truly a giant. He can throw the ball 100 yards.
He's just not accurate. He's just not accurate.
Well, who knows what might happen next year?
I know.
The kid at Alabama got better.
I know next year we're gonna win that game. I do know that.
Look, I'll die if you do. I can't. I won't be able to take it.
Well, I'll come to you.
Sorry, Miami.
I'll come to you. Listen to me, George. I'll come to your funeral in Oregon. I'll be there. Man. Just leave me something in the will. I'll be at your funeral. The upper room.
You ever see
that movie Life? You ever see the movie Life with Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy?
Yeah.
The upper room. You going to the upper room. You're gonna be in the upper room.
Hey, listen, why are you so confident?
Because
we look so good, like we're playing good, we look good.
Y'all look decent. Y'all look decent. Because Mark Rick is gone. We would have been great if Mark Rick wasn't there.
That's a reason to be happy, not confident.
That's a reason to be confident. Because Mark Rick can't coach, and we have coaches now that can coach. We've had the talent. We've been top.
That's what bothers me. That's what bothers me. I'm a little bit nervous because you really do have the fucking talent.
So
I know it.
I'm not. That's why I'm so confident.
Well, we have the talent too, man.
I'm not saying you don't, and I wouldn't be upset for Florida fans feeling the same way I feel.
Hey, no matter who wins the game, if you don't lose again the rest of the year, you'll be fine. And no matter who wins, just win the rest of your games.
I'm not upset saying that if a Florida fan says, appreciate that $10 donation, Van Jones. What's up, Canes? What's up, Zoe? Van Jones donates $10 to the chat. What's up? Thank you so much.
Thank you, Van Jones.
Every donation counts, man. I appreciate that so much, my brother. That's what makes me so confident is that we have the talent. And last year we didn't have the coaching. Plus, our defense ranked in top 5 damn near every statistical category in the nation last year. And you know why that's so impressive? Because our offense was the 3-and-out crew. So when you leave your defense on the field that long, all that time, and they're still great.
Yeah, really, I'll give you that.
That's tough to do, man. That's tough to do.
Hey, what's Mark Richt's fucking problem?
They call Florida DBU, and Florida ain't never had a defensive back as good as Deion Bush, Ed Reed, Sean Taylor. But you can call them DBU, call them what you want, call them, but name the players head to head. Name DBU players from Gainesville, and I'll name for every one you name, I'll name you 5 from Miami. So call it D.
But they play for the Gators, though.
Call it no. I'm talking about that played for Miami.
Oh, right. Okay.
That played for Miami. It's not even close. It's not even close to how many great DBs played at Miami compared to the University of Florida. It's not even close how many great running backs played at Miami compared to University of Florida. It's not even close how many great tight ends played at Miami compared to University of Florida. It's not even close how many great wide receivers played at Miami compared to University of Florida. I can go on and on and on down the list. It's not even close how many great defensive tackles played at Miami compared to the state of Florida. It's not close. It's not close. So all you doing is calling stuff. You can say what you call. You can say whatever you want to call it. I'm going to give you facts. You name it.
All I want to do is get to the Final Four there and playoffs.
The only team that ever had a great DB back that was greater than DB backs at any Florida school was Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders, the greatest cornerback to ever play football, hands down. And he played for Florida State.
I think coming into this year, we have the best defensive backfield in all of college football right now.
You will see.
Okay.
We'll see. I think we do.
We will see.
I think we do.
Your quarterback won't have time to throw. It doesn't matter.
Your quarterback won't have time to throw. I promise you that. Answer this question. Answer this question. Answer this question for me. Answer this question. Who had more sacks last year? Miami defense or Florida defense?
Florida.
No, they didn't.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Florida was finished top 5 in defense in sacks.
That's pretty impressive. Hey, man, I look at this shit. That's why I always say no one's overlooking Miami. The football team ain't up there saying, hey, it's a free game. We're going to beat Miami. We're going to be ready. We're going to be sharp. We're going to execute.
Miami finished top 5 in every statistical category, bro.
It's a great
matter of fact, hey, 2001, we was number 1. Games, we was number 1 in pass defense.
It's the greatest game of the year. Everyone in America is going to be watching.
Nah, I ain't going to lie to you. The greatest game of the year is when we play Florida State. For us.
I hate Florida State so
I'm just
bad.
saying,
I don't know why.
But I hate y'all. I hate y'all more.
I know that's true. That's just how I feel about it, though. I hate Florida State the way you hate Florida. Yeah, I just don't like them. Yeah. Hey, what's wrong?
Oh, I gotta go. I'm sorry. I gotta go back and read. I gotta go back and read some donations.
Miami in his mouth.
Oh, I gotta go back and read some. Hold on, George. I gotta go back and read some donations. All right, Red Van Jones, what's up, Zoe? Appreciate the $10 donation. And Kenneth Williams, sorry. What's good, Zoe? In Charlotte, repping Lauderdale, Florida. Good deal, repping Lauderdale, man. I'm in South Carolina, repping New York, by the way of repping Miami. So we do it.
Hey, I'll tell you a secret. When I read all the football shit. I just quit Twitter, by the way, today. You deleted the app. I'm tired of it, but because it's just too much. I ain't got time for everything. But I used to talk to guys on the football team. I could talk to team members. I can sign back in if I want, but I just got tired of it. I trust Mullen, and I just want to get the playoff. Usually, when Florida and Miami used to play, whoever lost the opening game would go ahead and win the national championship or something like that. So,
but that was usually.
I miss the old days.
Hold on for a second. Darth Vader put up a comment. Miami defense ranked number 4 overall, number 1 in passing defense, Number one in first down defense. Third down defense, number one. Number one in total tackles for loss. Can keep going on and on.
It's true. It's true. I know. That's what I was going to say. I'm nervous about the game. I don't take it for granted. I want to, but I can't because I see these statistics and I read about your players, and I'm like, damn, there's some good players, man.
Our offense got held back last year. If we would have had any offense last year, we would have.
You know what I'm impressed by? Your defensive
FSU is not DBU. You can't name me FSU
yeah, we
players.
are DBU, but you got your defense. It starts at the defensive line. To
FSU,
be DBU, you got to have defensive tackles.
How many? I'm just saying, but how many defensive back? I know Deion Sanders. Give me another defensive back that did anything outside at Florida.
Deion Sanders went to FSU.
I said besides Deion Sanders, name me anybody else that came outside of FSU.
What are you talking about? We got all kind of defensive backs in the NFL.
FSU?
No, Florida.
I said FSU. He said FSU.
I don't know any of them.
I'm trying to figure out. He said FSU is DBU. I've never heard of that.
They say that. I don't say that shit.
No, so I never said
everything.
Charles Barely just donated $5. I appreciate that. I'm Charles Beasley. But this game is going to be straight crazy. Kane's about to get it rocking. He right. Hey, I appreciate it, George.
Is in Orlando. His wife's a traveling nurse. He spends 3 months here, 3 months there. He's doing an extra stint in Orlando because he's going to the game, him and his wife.
I'm not going to the game because I'm not supporting the game.
I agree. It should be home and home.
I'm supporting the Canes. I'm going to watch the game at a bar. And I'll have my press. I'll have my press pass.
90,000 fans in the stadium.
If you came to Miami, you will have at least 85,000 fans in the stadium.
That's a good number.
Did you not see the? Did you not? What was the number one rated game in all of college football history?
God damn.
Would you like me to say?
Florida, Miami.
No, Notre Dame, Miami. A couple years back, 2 years back.
Really?
Yep. Hear me though. In college football, that including playoffs and NCAA and championship games and everything. That's including all of that.
What's your best game next year after Florida?
We got Florida State. That's what I'm saying. We should be 10-0.
That's it. Jesus Christ, man. There's no excuse. That's kind of scary when you're expected to win 11 games, huh?
Now when you have a coach like Manny Diaz.
I like Manny, but he's young. He ain't proven.
He ain't got it. He's proven to me. You know why he gave my respect? Because I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you not just as a defensive coordinator, what he did with that defense. Our defense was horrible the year he took over, and our offense was good. And our defense became great, and our offense got bad with the same players. He didn't make no excuses. He went out there and kicked ass.
I like Manny Diaz.
And he hired the right guys.
I hope he does good, man.
He hired the right guys.
There's no reason I don't want you to do good.
It's not just about your head coach, man. It's about putting people in position to win. He hired great coordinators. Hey, George, I appreciate it, man. We've been on for like 20 minutes. I got to take another call, man. I appreciate it.
This all day. Talk to you later, man.
Bye. All right. I got to take more calls, man. I apologize for that. Hey, Slim, hold on. I got to take a call that was right in front of you, Slim. I'm sorry. I got to take this call that was right in front of you. Unless you don't hang up. Unless you don't answer.
What's going on, Zoe?
What's up? Who we got here, man?
This is Reggie, man. This is Reggie. I called you about a couple of weeks ago, man. I don't know what your Florida boys talking about. The Florida fans you just on the phone with. They last 3 seasons before last season, they was 5-7, 7-5. So we talk about
4-7. 4-7.
Excuse me, 4. So I gave them one more game.
They were 4-7 the year before last.
They was 9-3 last year, and they win the ball game. Come on, man. Come on, man.
That's why I say I'm not. That's why I say I'm not. But George is a fan. Like he respects this series. He wants this series. He respects. He loves it. George respects this series. I give George all the credit in the world, man. He wants his team. He's not going to get on here and say he wants his team to lose. He wants his team to win, but he actually respects the series, man. He's not like some of these guys that come here and have no idea what they're talking about at all, but just talk. Like I said, the guy who said Florida's DBU. Name me anybody from University of Florida that's even in a Hall of Fame that's a defensive back.
I think I know Louis Oliver that played for the Dolphins. He went to Florida.
He wasn't a defensive back though.
He was a safety.
Oh, Louis Oliver wasn't. I didn't know.
He probably played linebacker.
I thought he played linebacker. I thought he played linebacker and running. I thought he played linebacker and running back.
He was a Dolphin safety, so they probably did. But I don't know, man. We're gonna see what's gonna happen on the 31st.
Is Lewis in the Hall of Fame? UF has two. UF has two. Miami got two inducted in the same year, I think. Fuck. Man,
it was 93 last year. Stop it. Y'all was 93. We were 7-5. Y'all was 93. And y'all know, come on. At two of them games, I just was looking at the schedule. When the last time Florida State beat us 27-2? Just think about it. When the last time Florida State beat us 27-2? That was 2 years ago. So stop it. Come on, man. Stop it. We gonna see on the 31st. I can't wait for this season, man. I just want to holler at you. I can't wait. Because like I say, I see the energy. The energy has changed. You can tell that the kids
I knew that was. I told you. You know, I don't understand why people didn't think that was gonna happen though. You know why I knew it was gonna happen? Just look at the difference between the energy on the offense and defense over the past couple of years.
Right.
This is why I kept calling for Rick Head and kept calling for Manny Diaz to be there. Now, last year I put a post up. Last year, not this past season. Last year I put a post up. Manny Diaz. I nominate Manny Diaz as the next head coach, University of Miami. And this was in 2017 when I put that post up.
It's a different energy, man. I can't wait to see what's going to happen next year. Well, this year. I ain't better make it spring game, but I know they having a game down here. They really didn't say the day, but I think it's going to be 9 to the 10. If it ain't going to be at UM, it should be. No, my phone. They should be at Miami-Dade. They'll probably be at Miami-Dade. That's like anybody when you talk 786, you just let them know by day. That's the mega down here. Everybody from
786. 786 know everything. Yeah. Everything it is to know about Miami, man.
So.
I mean, but I'll be at both. I'll be at both.
Yeah, I know you're going to one in Orlando.
I'm going to both. I'm going to
both.
I'm always in Miami, man.
Well, I know you're gonna do the count, man. You gotta put it back in because I'm gonna write it down so I'm gonna donate to it. But for the count,
I'll put it's in Facebook now. I put it in Facebook. I put it on my. I put it in the chat. I haven't had not one donation to the PayPal at all from anybody on the YouTube channel. And to be honest with you, that's disappointing. I ain't gonna lie to you. That like I'm like, because I want the camp, and I want the camp for the kids, and I'm looking right now to make sure, but I haven't had any donations for the camp for the kids on my PayPal account. Yep, I still haven't had not one donation. I'm gonna put it in the chat again, but I still haven't had not one donation for the camp for the kids. And that, to me, that's like, that's frustrating. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm like, goodness, we get all these people in the chat that I know for a fact got $1, $2, $3 freaking dollars in their pocket. My unknown faith, I got a $2,500 is what I'm estimating, and I hope I'm not selling myself short because those things are expensive. You got to have shirts for the kids. We got to have Gatorades. We got to have medical staff on hand. We got to have all that stuff. So I'm going to put in probably about 1,000 of my own dollars into this camp, man, because I don't think 25 is going to be enough. But, bro, I hear so many people tell me I'm all about money, and it gets me so upset sometimes because I be like, yo, okay, you can believe that, but you'll see. People will see, man. People will see, man.
Yeah, well, we got to. If it's about the kids, we're gonna do it. There's 2 players I want to invite to it, man. My homeboy, his son, he a 2020 kid.
Invite him.
So he from Deerfield. He played for Deerfield.
I'm gonna let.
It was a good team this year, and they just got a lineman from Texas that's coming down. Instead of white boy 6'4", 6'5", 308 already. So.
Well, this is a 7-on-7 camp, so it's just basically be skilled players. But it's gonna be a lot of players that can be invited because it's not just gonna be a camp. We're also gonna talk. We're gonna have guest speakers that talk to these kids and give them different avenues in life and stuff. Hey Elmo, do me a favor. Elmo talks so much shit. I wish Elmo would at least donate a couple dollars to the camp for the kids. Since he talks so much trash, he talks more than anybody else in the chat. It'd be nice if I can get him to cough up a couple dollars for these kids. Put his money up for these kids since he's using a Tickle Me Elmo doll. You notice every time I start talking about donations, my chat goes down. I was at 130 people before I started talking about donations and went all the way down to 112.
You got to do what you got to do, but definitely put it back in. Like I don't have Facebook, but I'm gonna definitely try to donate to. I guess you can do it through YouTube, because that's how I watch.
Yeah, I'm about to put my PayPal in there right now.
Yeah, man. I just checking you out, man. Like I say, I can't wait, man. I think the Florida fans getting a little bit too hyper. A little bit. They check us out a little bit too much. It's not gonna be a walkover. I'm sorry, man. Because you know what I did yesterday? I watched the LSU Miami game, and I just paused and rewinded. There's so many plays we left on that field. We had a chance to win that game, and I just looked at it like, okay, it's bad play. He threw the ball too much. He stopped running here. It was just so much like, okay, I want to see what's gonna happen with Enos. I'm gonna see what he's gonna do, man. So I can't wait, man. I definitely can't wait, man.
I appreciate it, man. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the description. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the description, and it's my PayPal account, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it in. Hey, Darth Vader, if you still on, you can put it in for me. If not, I'll put it in. I'm about to go ahead and put it in the description real quick, like.
Go ahead, my brother. I just checking you out, man. I'm gonna start back listening, man. Have a good one, all right?
You too, my brother. Thanks, man.
All right.
People like Elmo just get on my nerves. Just has nothing else better to do, man. Like a big kid, man. Tatiana, hush. Hold on for a second. Oh, shit. Damn. Call him back. Hold on for a second, Slim. I gotta put this in the chat real quick, like, man. Sorry, it's taking me so long. I just put it in there. I just put it in the chat right there. It's in bold letters. So for anybody who wants to donate to that, please hit my PayPal account. I empty my PayPal account out to where it has nothing in it right now, so that every dime that goes there will go to the football camp that we're having in the Pork and Bean Project this year. So if anybody if anybody wants to do it, I most definitely would greatly appreciate that. What's going on, Slim?
Same old, man. Watching this chat. Well, you full of Florida State fans and Gators fans today, ain't you?
I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean, I respect some of the fans. Some of the fans, I just don't. I mean, I don't care about. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to go like I did last year and flip out on them and do all that and just give them the attention. I'm just going to ignore some of them.
Well, I'm gonna give some of them some information since they seem to be a little confused.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why you have so many Florida State and Florida Gator fans in my chat. Who in the hell else gonna talk to them? They don't even have a YouTube channel. Florida. Listen, I'm gonna tell you about Florida State. Florida State got in trouble because a lot of their fans would call. I'm just being honest with you. A lot of their fans were calling Willie Taggart. They were saying, "Fire that nigger." Serious. That's serious. This is for real. That's what they had in Tallahassee. This is what they had going. Then you got a white guy on a horse dressed up as a Native American. So they got their own issues to deal with, man. I'm talking about real life issues. Real life issues, man. Serious, man. And the Gators ran from us.
I'm gonna give some of these Florida State, Florida Gators fans.
Hold on, hey Sean. Hold my bad. I'm sorry. I'm doing. Hey Sean, if you got 200 with Elmo in that game, then you could throw 20 in the donation for the youth football camp. If you can bet Elmo 200 on the game, you can throw $20 for the donation for the kids. Yep, I just called you out. Most definitely did. Go ahead.
Anyway,
just called him out.
Just a few friendly reminders.
Thank you, Sean.
In-house Gators fans and Knowles fans. Do y'all forget who owns the state of Florida, period? We own the series against FSU. We own the series against Florida. We got more national titles than both of you. Where does Florida and FSU even come into the conversation? Y'all sucking high and tit when it comes to everything.
Now, Florida
State fans want to talk about that last 7 in a row. Florida State, y'all had to win 7 in a row just to catch up.
I can't say nothing about that. He's tongue-tied. I can't. Listen.
Florida.
You know the funny thing about that. You know the funny thing about it though, man. We're a teeny itty bitty private school. They get state funding. We don't get no state funding, man.
Now here's something else nobody wants to notice. Florida won a national title in 1997. Florida State won it in 1999. They can only seem to win when Miami's down.
Oh yeah, that's when they win.
Florida won it in 2008. Florida State won it in 2000. What was that? 12 or 13. They can only seem to win it when Miami's down.
I got one better for you. It takes both of them combined to be ahead of us in national championships by one. Florida got 3, Florida State got 3, Miami got 5. We should have 6. We got robbed by Ohio State. So it takes both of them combined. So maybe they need to combine their team and team up. And when they combine their teams, they got more national championships. When they combine their championship. So it's like, whatever, man.
And people that want to jump on this one bad recruiting class, maybe some people don't keep up with news. Manny just fired 5 people off the recruiting staff.
He fired the whole recruiting staff.
That's unacceptable.
He
didn't fire all of them. He kept Vaughn Telemack.
He kept Vaughn. He kept Vaughn, okay. Where is he wrong at? I mean, you got to perform.
You don't do your job, you get fired. Obviously, they didn't do their job.
You got to perform. So, I mean, I'm looking at some of the comments. Somebody said lies. I don't know who's telling lies.
Hey, I'd love for somebody to call me out where I'm lying.
Time out. Chris, answer this question, man. Chris, for real. Because I'm trying my best to not told people I'm not going to flip out this year, so I'm not. So, Chris, do me a favor. Who you calling a dumbass?
Yeah, probably me.
I just want to know I want to know who he's, because he has no picture on his page. He has no picture on his little emoji thing. There's no picture, no nothing. He said we was, not we were. We was all girls. Not we were in all girls school. We was all girls school. So he called somebody a dumbass, right? But he said we was all girls school. No hyphens, no commas, no nothing. And after we was all girls school, it was supposed to be a comma there. That's a run-on sentence. So now you have, and I'm not even a writing major. I'm not, but I do understand a little. I have a little common sense. So he put, we was all girls school dumbass. Now, I don't know if you call somebody in the chat a dumbass or me a dumbass or Slim Shady Kane a dumbass, but the way you wrote that, it's only one dumbass in the room. And I'm going to leave that at that. And I ain't going to call the dumbass who the dumbass is. I'm just saying. So, hey, Sean Greenlee, thanks for that $10 donation, man. I'm just saying. It's self-explanatory who the dumbass is. We was all girls school. He's speaking like Tonto. Oh my God. Oh man, that's good. Go ahead, Slim.
And George, it's not, George just put something in the comment. It's not Miami fans getting pride back. There ain't a day I haven't had pride at the University of Miami, period.
Hey, Elmo, I'm explaining something to you, man. And I've been putting up with your nonsense for the past couple of weeks. If you call anybody else in the chat retarded or call anybody else a name, and I said I don't want to block nobody this year, you'll be blocked. You do it again, you'll be blocked. I'm just being honest with you. I don't like that word retarded. I hate that word with a passion. It's degrading.
I'm smart, they don't.
I understand that, but he say that again, I'll block him. I promise you I'll block you. You use any type of language like that. You call anybody retarded or anybody a racial slur or anything like that, I'll block you. On everything I love, I'm not going to put up with that from you. I'm already putting up with too much from you. I'm not going to put up with that from you. Go ahead, bro.
Now, this guy, hardwired to self-destruction, beat me to the punch. Everything Florida fans are going in on right now about Miami fans is the same shit Florida fans said when Jim McElwain got there, when Ron Zook got there.
Hey Chris Wright, explain to me why I'm money hungry. Hey Chris Wright, do me a favor, because you're in my comment section too a lot. Explain to me why I'm money hungry. Sean Dinger, I appreciate that $5 donation. Perry all day. Thank you. And somebody else asked, I forgot, Zoe, where you been at? I had to take a break, man. I've been tired. This is actually a real job. So I've been tired. So that's where I've been at. But go ahead, Slim. We still listening. I just had to read that comment because it was a donation. I got to read that.
No, you're all good. I'm just sitting here going through the comments myself.
Elmo, you get one more. This your last one. Now you're saying stupid.
Elmo said earlier you might as well block him because he's gonna say it again.
Well, I mean, if you say it again, you said stupid. That's your last warning. It's your last warning, for real. You get no more. You get no more.
So we're gonna drop the band hammer.
He get no more. I'm serious. He get no more. You can create another account and come back on that way. I mean, I don't understand to come over and be like, you got people who are like George. George is I got fans that I disagree with from other teams a lot, but they're not disrespectful. This guy here is just, I don't know where he's from. I've never
seen. Florida State fan.
No, it's not about being a fan though, because it's about being a man. It's about being a man. Seriously, it's about being a man. And like, for real, on some real stuff, man, he couldn't sit face to face with me and talk like that.
Well,
I'm not in my feelings and mad. I'm in my feelings because you're being disrespectful and you're being childish. No, I didn't get mad at garbage. I didn't get mad at any of that. I got mad at you calling somebody retarded, and I said something about you calling somebody stupid. And if you don't understand the logic about that, then you're not an intelligent person. Period. So, like I said, you either be respectful or I'll block you. Period. And I'm not going to debate it anymore. I'm done talking to you about it.
All right, this guy Bobby in the comments, just to address some of the things he just put in there. Miami's won the Coastal twice, dude, and not to mention past 2001, Miami won the Big East 3 years in a row. So what are you talking about? Haven't won anything since 01. Not to mention won their bowl games in all those years too.
Elmo just tried to he just said something and tried to hide it. So I guess he think I'm playing with him because he just said something and tried to hide it. So I'm going to block him from the channel. It is what it is, man. I'm going to block him. I can't deal with him no more.
So how about those facts, Bobby B?
People don't go by facts no more, man. People don't go by facts no more, man. Elmo is now blocked from the channel. I can't deal with it. I'm not going to do that this year. Not going to curse him out. Not going to scream and yell at him. Not going to go off on him. Not going to do none of that. So when people say Alonzo blocked people because he disagreed, nah, I blocked you for being disrespectful. So I'm not even going to be disrespectful back to you. I'm just going to block you. As much as I want to, I'm still trying to figure out what Chris say. I'm all about money. I'm still trying. I asked him to clarify what he means that I'm all about money, and he hadn't clarified that yet. So I guess I'm all about money. Go ahead, son.
This dude Junior in the chat, he's a fan. Ain't nobody on here ragged people for being Clemson fans for 35 years when they didn't do anything. So what's wrong with being a Miami fan because they haven't done nothing in 15 years?
Because these are new Clemson fans, not old Clemson fans. I respect Clemson fans. I live up here. They have a respect level about them. At least the ones I've talked to. The ones like that right there, I have no respect for. So I mean, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I mean, he can rag on Miami. I'm all for that. Let him do what he do, man. Hey, they back-to-back national champions, man. Hey, Slim, hold on. I'm gonna add this call with you because if this is who I think it is, I'm gonna hang up on him anyway. So hold on.
Okay.
He hung up. He hung up because he knew it is who I thought it was. So he hung up. As soon as I said I'm gonna add this call with you, he hung up. Yeah. So, oh, he calling back. He calling back. I'm not with the shits today. So if you're calling me to talk trash, I'm gonna hang up on you.
Yo, what's going on, man?
What's go? Who we got?
Yo, it's a Jim Bob.
Who?
Jim Bob.
Jim. That don't even sound like a real name, but I guess I'll take that.
Yo, what do you think about what was the one guy?
Turn your radio down. Yeah, he said, what do I think? What about Lorenzo?
You be the next great Miami running back?
I think Lorenzo is going to be the next great Miami running back. What you think, Slim?
How long have you been growing out your beard?
Huh?
How long have you been growing out your beard for?
How long I've grown my beard, cut my beard, grown my beard, cut my beard, so I couldn't even tell you.
Nasty fucking piece of shit. Doctor going out. Yeah, he has a beard. Please go to beard, you fucking fag.
I hear you. I knew you was gonna come say that. I know the number. I know the number. I know your. Oh, Slim, I got him. See, I know your number. You ask questions. You ask questions, right? You ask questions, right? You wouldn't fight me. I can promise you that. Because you listen. I'm gonna explain to you what I'm doing, right? I'm on my chat minding my business, and you know where you at? You on my chat minding my business. So you know what you're doing?
Yeah, right.
You know what you're doing, man? You're actually stalking me. I think you're kind of funny. You like me because you asked about my beard. I mean, hey, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna say this to you. I'm gonna say this to you real quick, like, and I'm gonna let it go. Your mother should have spit it out, bro. Your mother should have spit out. Clown. I had it. My bad, Slim.
Oh, you're good.
My bad, Slim. And people get mad at me. People get mad at me for saying what I say, but his daddy should have swallowed.
Man, I figured it out a long time ago. Don't matter how hard you hit it, you can't fix stupid.
No, you can't fix stupid no matter how. You got people that just say stuff, man, and you know it's all good though. It's all good though. I mean, it is what it is. I knew who that was calling because I seen that number before. I feel you on that. I'm gonna let that through unknown faith. I feel you on that, man. You got. I'm saying you got some real crazy people in this world, and people. I come on trying to do a good show, trying to be respectful and chill out on a Sunday, and you got people like that just try to, for no unexplained reason, just want to come in and do stuff. So, but that was Tickle Me Elmo.
Well, Junior just hit the nail on the head. That's probably 13, 14, 15.
No, he's not. That was a grown man. I heard his voice. That was a grown man, and that's the sad part about it. Is it was a grown man. That's the sad part about it. He was in his 20s.
Well, it was either Elmo or this dude in the chat a few minutes ago, Tyler, that decided to start running his mouth.
Well, either one of them. I explained to people, man, on some real stuff. Now he's trying to call me from a different number because I blocked his number. So now he's trying to call me from a different number because I blocked his number. So, I mean, it is what it is, man.
See, now he'll have nobody to mess with but Uncle Lou.
Mm-hmm. Come over here throwing shots, want to start stuff, mentioning this channel better than your channel. Then why you over here?
Hey, man, I'll put it like this. If you want to take YouTube that seriously, August 31st, I'll be at Camping World Stadium.
Hey, I'm telling, I ain't running, man. I ain't built that way.
I'll be easy to find. I'll have a cowboy hat on.
Here we go. There we go. I mean, these cats out of control. The number Raymond Jordan is 803-201-0135. 803-201-0135. That's the number. Not putting it back in the chat because my hands is tired. And I'm not going to be on that much longer. So it is what it is. Appreciate it, Slim, man. Thank you for always coming in, calling in. Thanks for all your support, my brother. Big homie from the 121. Slim is actually 1219, part of the 1219 team. That's why when he gets on, he stays on for so long because he's actually 1219. So.
And I got you something there for that 7-on-7 too.
I know you do, Slim. I appreciate you, my brother. Thanks so much, man.
Yes, sir. I'll talk with y'all later.
All right.
All right.
Nah, Slim's. I actually. Sometimes you gotta. These are things you have to put up with sometimes, man. These are things you actually have to put up with sometimes, man. I don't think Taylor be eligible. I seriously doubt it, but we shall see. But I don't think Taylor be eligible. I want him to be eligible though because I want that competition for him to coach Keith Jarrett and Cade. So I want that competition. But I don't think the number just got put in the chat. It just got put in the chat. I'm not gonna do Slim Shady, look up, look 2 clicks up ahead of you. Darth Vader just put the number in the chat. Slim Shady just put the number in the chat as well. So The number's in the chat. Everybody keep asking what's the number. The number's in the chat. So I don't understand why people ask can they call and what the number is, and we put the number in the chat. Yo, who we got?
Hey, what's up, man? It's on Solomon from out of Miami.
Is who?
Solomon out of Miami.
What's going on, Solomon? What's good with you?
What's up, bro, man? Listen, man. Get them clowns, man. They ain't gonna be like that, man. They gonna, you know, they wanna high five you when they wanna see you.
Don't put your hand out to high five me.
But nah, let's talk about okay. I was looking at the program Mark Rick was on, and it seemed like you were low key hating on the Manny Diaz movement, man. You know. That's
because Mark Rick is a low key hater. He's a high key hater. Mark Rick is an instant like ass clown for real. That's what
I mean, he was like, you know, they were talking about Alabama and, you know, playing them and stuff, you know, they got the number rules cool and all that. And, you know, he was like, he made it like a comment like, we got Alabama like later. He put Alabama on our schedule later down the line. And he was like laughing or something like that. Like we scared to play them, something like that. Like I don't know. It sounded like it was sabotage, man. And like I had tried to call before, and I was telling you, man, everything you were saying was like true, man. And like I'm like, damn, man, you supposed to be in a hurricane. You played for us and all that, and now it's just like you sabotaging your own alma mater. I don't understand that.
Because he's not a Hurricane, he's a Georgia Bulldog.
What do you think?
He's not a Hurricane, he's a Georgia Bulldog.
Yeah. I mean, they're supposed to be your alma mater, but you like came in and just destroyed the program, and it just was crazy, man. How you was like talking, like, and then laughing at the same time, and that ain't go over well with me, man.
I mean, that's why I say a lot of things that I say, man. Because I don't know. I don't pay a lot of these cats, man. A lot of these cats, man.
You know,
I'm listening.
Cats hating on you because you telling the truth, and the truth hurts. Like,
yeah, I mean, I get a lot of flack, man, and that's kind of why I stepped away for a second to reevaluate what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. I mean, I'm here for the long haul. I need to take a little break, but I'm still trying to. I still want to see why Chris said I'm all about the money. A lot of the money that I get goes to the kids. I'm trying to raise this thing for the camp for the kids. Some of the money goes to me. You know what I'm saying? But shit, I'm doing 2, 3, 4 hour videos every time I do a video. Why shouldn't I get a couple dollars for it? Shit, I mean, I gotta pay for sources and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Well, I guess my caller hung up, so I'm gonna take the next call. I apologize for that. Well, that was him calling back. I'm gonna take you in a second. I'm gonna call this Georgia number first, and I'll get you back in.
Yo, Zoe.
What's going on, man? What we talking about, bro?
Yo, this JT from Atlanta, man.
What's up, JT? What's good with you, bro?
All right, so I'm prime in the chat. Only got that prime picture because I was young and I'm a big Atlanta fan. So that's the only reason I got that prime.
Bro, you good, man. Prime time is the greatest corner ever. I'm a prime time fan. Must be the money that got it going. No, must be the money. I'm a prime time fan, bro.
But I just wanted to talk about the whole QB1 situation, man. I know you a big fan of Cozy, but I'm a big fan of Tate, man. I think
why are you a big fan of Tate though? What have you seen Tate do? Are you a big fan of Tate because you think he can do something? Because you haven't seen him do anything. What have you seen?
Because I think Tate leads a group of men that
when has he done that? When has he done it?
He's done it. In high school, he went.
Bro, hear me. If you look at his high school roster, I think most of them cats got Division I scholarship, Power 5 schools.
I hear you.
You look at Coach's roster, he didn't have that. Okay, why are you? What does Tate done in college that Perry ain't doing in college? What? That's my point. You're a bigger fan because you think of his.
He's just not prepared, man.
He's just not focused. Why is he not focused? He didn't get the time out. Who had
in the news, bro?
Can I say something? He was in the news one time. One time. It was one time, twice for the same incident. They put it in the news in the beginning of the year and put it back in the end of the year.
And then we're talking about the whole video.
All that was the same thing. Hear me. Hear me. Hear me for a second. Who had better coaching? Who had better coaching? Tate or Perry?
Okay, Tate.
All right. Did Tate not get on air, on record, on video, and flat out tell the quarterback that's transferring from Georgia that he not coming in here taking my position? Can't do it.
You gotta understand.
I ain't gotta understand. No, you can't tell me I gotta understand. But then you talking about Perry?
No, I just feel like there was something going on behind it.
I don't care. That doesn't matter.
Justin Fields was going to get that way.
So he ran from competition. Perry ain't running. Perry ain't running.
Same thing about Justin Fields.
Perry ain't. Justin Fields got called a nigger.
Oh, but he didn't run from competition.
No, he got called a nigger. He got the N-word. He got the N-word, though he felt uncomfortable. You gonna stay on your job? You gonna stay? You gonna tell about? That's his sister. That's his sister, not him.
Hey,
that's his sister, not him. You can disagree, but you disagree. I understand you think he's a better quarterback, but you can't give me no reasons why. You can't give me no stats or anything. Why? You can go to high school.
Can you give me a reason why Cozy is better than Tate?
I didn't say Cozy was better. I said I want to see the competition.
So what are you saying?
I said, what did I say? I said Cozy's my favorite player. Cozy's the guy I'm rooting for. But may the best man win is what I said.
So, but why is it a problem when people say Tate is going to be the starter?
I didn't say it was a problem. Who said? You say it's a problem.
You be like, why people giving up on Cozy?
That's what I'm asking you. Why are you giving up on Cozy? I didn't say it was a problem.
But how are we giving up? We just saying Tate is going to be the starter.
No, it's not we. Say you. It's not we. Talk for you. I'm talking for me.
No, it's more than
no, but it's more, and it's more than me saying Perry going to be the starter. But what I feel you, but you can't give me nothing in college. Let me explain something to you, man. Perry got through in the worst situations in the world. He got down by 24 against Florida State, came back and beat them. Right? Right?
Got that.
All right. Did Tate do that in Ohio State? Nah, he didn't do that. Right? All right. Another thing.
Had a first round.
Time out. Perry was coached by a coach who never coached college football, high school football, intermediate football, no football in his life. None. This guy never coached anything. And also this guy was calling plays as well. Never called plays. His father took a job to teach his son. And his father didn't call plays for the last 8 years at Georgia. And that's what Perry had to put up with. Against a guy in Urban Meyer who has three national championships with 3 different quarterbacks. And one of the quarterbacks won a Heisman. One of his quarterbacks won the MVP of the national football game. I mean, of the national championship game in Florida, which was Chris Leak, who Chris Leak wasn't that good.
I feel you. I hear you on that.
Hey, so and your boy K still didn't do too much in Ohio State.
They had a first-round quarterback in front of him.
So what? So.
All right, man. I'll move on. Move on to the next call, man. I appreciate you answering, though.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks.
All right, bro.
All right. I'm not hating on I'm not hating on what's the name. I'm just telling him what I feel. What's going on? Who we got?
This is Bobby B, bro. What up with you?
What's good, Bobby? What's going on, man?
Oh, man, I'm just trying. This FSU calling you, bro.
What's going on, FS?
You know,
what's up,
FSU?
FSU?
I just heard Slim on the phone talking. You know, I just wanted to say something about what he was talking about.
I'm listening.
He said, that man said, oh, Miami, every time Florida State and Florida won something, it's because Miami been down. I mean, bro, y'all ain't won nothing since I won. Is we supposed to wait 18 years to win? I mean,
y'all did wait 18. Y'all did wait 18 years to win because you. 15.
That's what I'm saying. So because y'all ain't been good since 01, we not supposed to win.
Actually, we hadn't been good since 04, not 01.
Y'all ain't been no good.
Answer this question. Why you calling so? Why you calling me so hostile? Because you mad at somebody in the chat. Don't call me so hostile.
No, I'm just having a discussion.
Don't call me so hostile. I'm just saying, don't call me so. I feel you, but you getting hostile at me because you mad at somebody in the chat.
No, I want to say, I'm asking the question. Nobody.
Well, I'm gonna answer. I don't care. I don't care about since joining ACC. How many national championships since Miami's joined the ACC? How many national championships has Florida State won?
No, how many conference champions? How many ACC titles have y'all won since joining the ACC?
We haven't won one. How many has Florida State won since we joined the
Florida State since joining in '92. You know,
I didn't say 92. I didn't say 92. I did not say 92. I didn't say 92. Are you going? Can I? Oh my God! Are you going to be one of those guys? Are you going to be one of those guys? Are you going to be one of those guys where I can't say nothing?
Oh, well, I'm waiting. I'm here.
You're not letting me say nothing. You asking questions, but you're not letting me answer any questions that you asking.
All right, go ahead, bro.
You asked me how many. I said Miami hasn't won nothing. There we go again. I can't get.
No, because it's a delay. Because it's kind of.
It's not a delay on the phone. You listening to your tablet. You got to turn the tablet.
That's
turn that off.
So go ahead, bro. I'll sit back.
All right. Miami hasn't won an ACC championship, period, point blank, and they've been in since 2003, 2004, somewhere around there, right? So they haven't won one. We've had a string of bad luck. We had the Nevin Shapiro thing that came up in 2008, right? We have all the time we've had, and then we waited 2, 3, 4 years. We just got off of that. Mark Rick.
What year?
Mark Rick's second year. That's when all that was over with. Okay, so you got 5, 6, 7 years of that shit, right? Florida State beat us 7 straight times, right? Florida State gets
I don't even take because y'all kicked Dartail early 2000s about that many times in a row, and then
let me finish though.
We kicked y'all tails in the 90s that many times in a row, but then y'all kicked our tails like that in the 80s. So me and y'all go back and forth.
Okay, so
we play y'all in Florida every year.
Okay,
so I know you respect us.
Oh yeah,
we're the only one out the three that play both y'all every year.
It ain't Miami's fault. Miami want to play Florida.
No, it's not Miami's fault. I respect Miami way more than I respect the Gators.
Now let me finish what I'm saying. Out of all those years, Miami went through this probation. They were talking about giving us a death penalty. All this shit that's the only reason why. That's the only reason why Delvin Cook went to Florida State over Miami. The only reason he went. Hold on, let me finish.
Time out. We pulled him from Florida.
Time out. Let me finish. The only reason Delvin Cook went to Florida State over Miami was because of the Nevin Shapiro scandal. That's fact. So a lot of the players.
That's good looking.
Time out. Let me finish. Let me finish. So we had all that probation shit and everything going on, right? And all that time, and y'all had like 6 or 7 straight years of a number 2 recruiting class. Y'all got 1 national championship out of that. That's it.
Come, bro.
I'm just being real.
Dalvin Cook didn't win a chip with us.
I'm just saying. Congratulations. Do me a favor. Congratulations.
You should have said Calvin Benjamin if you was going to be a Florida player.
Do me a favor.
He helped us win.
Do me a favor. Congratulations.
What's up, bro?
Congratulations.
We've been down.
Hey, I'm not saying. What I'm saying is. What I'm saying. Hey, I'm not.
I respect you though, because you ride for your boy.
It's not that I'm riding for my team. What I'm saying is, you've never heard me disrespect Florida State. But what I'm saying,
you're right. I understand what you, my guy. I mean, I watch you every time you come on.
But hear me though.
I respect you as a fan.
I'm gonna give you. I'm just gonna give you facts though, for real. For real.
For sure.
As bad as we've been and as good as y'all been, there's no reason why y'all shouldn't have at least 5 national championships.
Well, you know, we had a down period.
No, y'all didn't. No, y'all didn't.
After 02, we was down.
What I'm saying,
good, 03, 04,
what I'm saying is,
good
for 2010, all the way to like 2000,
we ain't get good to there.
All the way to 2017, 2016, y'all had like the number 2 recruiting class. Why?
That's
serious. It was y'all in Alabama every year. And y'all could never get to that game.
You absolutely right about that. My thing was.
Do you think Miami was?
You said Miami back.
Miami is back. We are back. We are back. Time. We are back. What's wrong with me saying we back? Or why are you offended by me saying we back? Why are you offended by me saying we back? I feel like we got the coach. Feel like we are.
Because come on, bro. You just can't say y'all back.
I can say what I want to say. I can say whatever I want to say.
Yeah, you right. I mean,
I can say whatever. Did I disrespect you? Did I disrespect you by saying that?
No.
All right, answer this question. I didn't say you did. Even if I say we're back, even if I say we're back, right? Where's FSU? Is FSU ever been there? Really? But they've been there 3 times, right?
Man, come on, bro. Don't try to act.
I'm not trying because you're time out. Because you're saying back. But no, because you just discredited mine. You saying back from what? You said back from what though? And I'm saying we're back because Manny Diaz has brought us back now. I'm expecting greatness now.
What's wrong? Greatness because you saw that weak schedule.
No. Now you putting words in my mouth because if you listen to the video, time out. Why you won't let me talk? You talking something? Listen to me. Listen to me. I hate that schedule. I said I hated that schedule. I would rather play Alabama. It has nothing to do with the weak schedule.
Man.
If Mark Richt was still the head coach of Miami, that words would have never came out of my mouth.
And that was another thing. Rick is not as bad as you. He's terrible, but he ain't. That's my offensive coordinator.
How you feel? That was bad. And you know what he was doing? 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 He was calling them same plays.
Come on, bro.
He was calling them same damn plays from 1999. He was calling them same damn plays from 1999, 2018.
Oh, but they weren't.
They broke in 1999.
I'm not. You right.
2018, bro.
You right.
You ain't even got the scouting. You ain't even got to do a scouting.
My program.
Matter of fact,
I ain't messing with him.
They got his game playing on VHS.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that's his problem. He's predictable.
Very. I didn't want him before we got him. I go back and look at the video. I put a video out 54 seconds long. You should be able to find
Real
it.
Talk.
When he was at Georgia.
Y'all used to be like 3rd and 8 when y'all played us with Rick. Y'all get into like 4th and 1. I knew Rick was gonna punt every time.
Put it this way. Brad Collier under Al Golden threw for over 500 yards in Tallahassee.
Yeah, you're right. Because you scared us that year before in Tallahassee.
Exactly.
With the Harris kid, I think.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, bro, my point is we're back. And I say we're back because we have a leader now. I didn't say we win in a national championship this year. But I'm telling you.
That's why I thought you said you said undefeated.
I do feel like we're going to be undefeated.
Yeah, because of that weak schedule.
Hey, what? That's what I said. I said there's only two teams on the schedule that have an opportunity to beat us, and that's Florida and Florida State. I said that. You act like I'm not being a realist.
I don't know. You. That's why I mess with you, my guy, because you is one of the realists. You feel me?
Yeah. I mean,
I wouldn't watch you if you wasn't.
I feel like we back because we have leadership. Our president is a G. Julio Frank is a G. Most Florida State fans don't even know who the president of Florida State is. I'm telling you, Julio Frank is a G. Julio Frank wants football to be great at Miami. That's why he hired Manning.
Okay, I just don't.
And I don't know if you've seen the show.
I'm ready to fire Manning, man. Like I'm ready to get rid of Willie.
Why? Willie did a great thing.
Willie was buying last year, bro.
But you know what Willie did this year? You know what Willie did this year? You know what Willie did this year that Mark Richt didn't do? Willie said, you know what, man? I can't call these plays. He went and got Kendall fucking Browse. That's who I wanted. And I told people before Mark Richt got fired, when Willie Taggart hired Kendall Browse, I said, oh my fucking God, I'm afraid.
Kendall Browse might not, because of the scandal he was on, so he might not have fit with Miami because, you know, y'all just came from Heat. So that's probably why they didn't go that way. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm telling you, I'm going to do a favor. Go ahead and call Renegade.
He fell down. He laced his boots up. He didn't blame nobody. He said, okay, I'm going to hire somebody to come try to fix it. So I do respect that. I do respect that. But yeah, like
people gave up on it. How they give up on it, dude? How they give up on it so quick?
Like all that. And then he flopped, bro. And it wasn't saying
he didn't flop. That team had already been lost.
Decision making, like it just wasn't there.
He didn't flop. That team was already lost. Jumbo killed y'all, man. That had nothing to do with him. He came into a fucked up situation.
People can say that, but
Jumbo killed y'all school, man.
And really, Taggart really wasn't. His in-game coaching moves wasn't where they should be.
So what he did, what he did was smart. I think this Renegade right here, another Florida State fan. First time ever, we're going to have two Florida State fans on together. Hold on. First time ever, we're going to have two Florida State fans on a Miami station.
I just sit back and watch most times.
Y'all two Florida State fans.
Florida State only supposed to win and win Miami down. I mean, my God.
It's two no, the Renegades are Florida State fans. There's two Florida State fans going. Hey, I ain't never did this before.
What's going on?
What's up, Renegade? I got two Florida State fans. Hey, hold on. Hold on for a second, Renegade. Renegade. Hold on.
Right.
I got a donation. Hold on. Toronto Blue just donated $5. Renegade. Hold on. Renegade. Hold on. I gotta read this donation. Got a $5 donation. From my boy Tron. Not getting notifications for the FSU fans. Was it not getting notifications and FSU fans are getting delusional? Hey, Tron, hey, y'all do know me and Tron is kin to Willie. Tron stole Willie liquor money, and I told Willie about that, and Willie's still looking for Tron. So Tron gonna get when Uncle Willie catch him, Uncle Willie gonna whoop that ass. Hey, y'all go ahead, man.
No, I was just saying that the dog thing, man, I call it this old thing and call tail every now and then. I disagree with you when you say you want to get rid of Willie. I want to ask you.
I didn't say I'm ready to get rid of him. I said he got to sell me more. I'm not sold yet.
Okay. What is it that he needs to sell you on more?
Being better than 5 and 8, 5 or whatever the hell we were. That's what he needs. That's what. I'm in a production type of business, my guy.
Okay.
Just because I like you, just don't mean I want you to stay around.
Okay, but some production takes time, my man. The man came there last year. He had a month and a half to recruit and brought in the top 10 class. This year, he went 5-7, my man. He got the number 16 class in the world. And he still hold on. He still with a whole year? With a whole year recruiting, I want better than 16. Zone just was telling me I've been top 5 every year. You think with a whole year I want 16?
Hey, Clemson won. Time out. Clemson won. Hey,
he missed out on.
Clemson won a national. Clemson won 2 national championships with 50.
How you go after
Clemson?
Quarterbacks and lose them to North Carolina, Maryland, and North Carolina, Maryland, and who the heck other teams go to? Ole Miss. Come on, bro. We don't.
This is Seminole. This is the first Seminole War. Or 1-2 whatnot.
If Jimbo would have closed, bro, our offensive line would have been better, bro. If Jimbo would have closed, bro, we would have had better live back there. Come on. If Jimbo would have closed, we would have had better DBs. My man, this class right here was fulfill our needs at O-line, linebacker, and better DBs. Levante Taylor is a 5-star quarterback, bro. Levante Taylor, 5-star quarterback. Jaden Woodley is a 5-star. What are you talking about secondary, bro? Listen. What are you, bro? You talking about names? We're talking about.
Look at those shit that live.
Hey, I got a $2.99 donation, $3 donation. I see Miami going to the AC Championship from Albert Jones.
Hold on, all the best we had. What you talking about, boy?
It's the whole season. He's hurt, my man. You still talking about
Come on, bro.
No, you want production. I'm trying to figure out. I'm going to tell you what the difference between this season and last year, my man. If we played Notre Dame last year, bro, we didn't miss a bowl. If we played Delaware this year, we missed a bowl. And last year was under Jimbo.
Bro, I'm gonna
Hey, this is good. Hey, talk about. Hey, come on, y'all. Hey, time out.
We stuck, bro.
Hey, time out. Can I say something? Hey, time out. Hey, can I say something? Hey, can I say something? Hey, I'm about to put him on mute. Hey, time out. Can I say something? Hold up. Hey, Can I say something? Can I say something? Can I say something? Can I say something? Can I say something?
And we got to score that touchdown. And we don't go in the flag to replay that shit to get the touchdown. Who fault is that? Who game changes is that? Did you not say, did you or did you not give them winning after the game?
Hey, time out. Hey, can I say something?
Go ahead, okay.
I got a donation from Slim Shady Kane. Slim Shady Kane said he donated $3.05. He said, "Can we end the no on no violence?" So that's what he said. And I got a $2 donation for. I got a $2 donation for myself. Domestic abuse is not is against the law. Okay.
Domestic abuse against the law is pretty porn on internet.
No, boy.
It's crazy how my Miami fans get taught. You know what it is right now with Miami fans?
I love it.
It's a new cosmic. That's all it is. It's a new cosmic. We have the same deal with British Shannon Kane,
I got him on us now. I got mind control. Hey, I got mind control, Renegade. I just let y'all stop fighting each other, and then y'all come at us. Actually, no. Actually, four of them got 3 years. I'm just saying. No. But Renegade. You know me for a long time. Me and you been cool for a long time. Me and you talked on the phone this weekend. You already know how I feel about Manny. You already know. You already, and you know we gotta respect each other. No, it's just you know why I'm loving what I'm seeing right now. Cause I get tired of fighting with my own Hurricane family sometimes. It's good. It's good to see other families fight against each other.
Like people would say they'll say Jerry Fields and what could be. And I'm just talking to people in the group.
Hey, Slim Shady Kane. Y'all see Slim Shady?
USC and UCLA that played and left. Who as an impact player on the defense going to lead the transfer? So how good are they really on?
Time out. What do you mean? I asked that question. I asked that question as well. It's not like I didn't ask the question. Slim Shady Kane donated $12.19. He said, "I'm sorry I triggered the Seminole snowflakes."
Hey, I'll say this. Miami did everything it was in Miami, but Miami never keep that in. Like I told everybody else.
Oh no, it was always great. That's why it's a respect thing. It's a respect thing.
In the middle of 2000s, though.
It's a respect thing. Listen to me, bro. It's a respect thing. I went to school in Tallahassee. That's a respect thing, man. But it's good that you remember what my NCAA said on Mental Society? You want to see somebody else put in work? I got tired of putting in work. That's why when you asked to come on, I was like, hell, two Florida State fans gonna go against each other. I'm gonna enjoy the hell out of this while I last. But you know the problem. You know what the problem with that is though. You know the problem with that is though. But you know what the problem with that is though. Time out. You know the problem with that is though. Y'all didn't win enough national championships. Y'all should have won more national championships than that.
Oh man, we played it. Hey, but hold on. I gotta tell people. We went to a Fiesta Bowl. Chris Fisk got hurt. We played Oklahoma at Orange Bowl.
Y'all should have played. Time out. Y'all should, and you know for a fact, y'all should have played. That should have been us playing Oklahoma. That should have been us playing Oklahoma.
Then we was
Time out. Am I not wrong? Should that have been us playing Oklahoma? No, that's year we beat y'all. We beat y'all that year. We lost to Washington. We beat y'all.
18 years to them, okay?
No, hear me. That's not what I'm saying. Answer the question. Don't duck the question. Don't duck. We got 5 national championships. Don't duck that question. Do me that favor. Don't duck that question. We beat y'all that year. We lost the first game of the year to Washington. We beat y'all that year in Tallahassee. Y'all had 1 loss. We had time out. Don't let me finish. Don't be disrespectful because I'll let you talk. Don't be disrespectful because I'll let you talk. Don't be disrespectful because when he said y'all dominated 90s, I didn't disagree with that. But when he brought up the Oklahoma, that's what I'm saying. We beat y'all that year. Y'all only loss was to us. Y'all only loss was to us. Let me finish. Can I finish? Y'all go to Oklahoma when we should have been playing Oklahoma. We should have been. That would have been 3 years in a row for us to go to that championship game, right? We ended up beating the shit out of Florida, like 56-14 in a Sugar Bowl, right? And y'all lost to Oklahoma, and the only loss we had on our record was to Washington, and the only loss y'all had on y'all record was to us. Why weren't we playing in that game?
No, you absolutely right. Because if it was you're right, but it was also proposed. How many schools can say they started number 1 and finished number 1 multiple times?
You're right, but you got to win championships out of that too. The Buffalo Bills went to 5 straight. The Buffalo Bills went to 5 straight Super Bowls. You respect them?
Right, you're right. But and this is another thing that's kicking with United States. Yes, y'all got 5 championships, but I'm gonna tell you, football teams come and go, programs stay around to go. So y'all would say we got 1 championship. Bro, we got BCS Bowl after BCS Bowl championship.
We got BCS Bowls too. We got BCS Bowls. We got a bunch of BCS Bowls. We got them too. Yeah, we do. Not the championship. Put it away. We got BCS Bowls and we got more than championships in Florida State.
Time out. How many BCS Bowls Miami got? That just messed me up.
I don't know how many Florida State got? How many Florida State got?
We got more than y'all.
Answer this question. So y'all got more than us? Google. I don't know. Y'all might do. Y'all might have more BCS than us. I'm not going to disagree. Y'all might. Time out. Y'all might have more BCS Bowls than us. We have more national championships than y'all. I don't give a shit. I don't care. You say we got more BCS. I'm saying we got more nationals.
But this is what I'm saying. This is another thing on Google. With Florida State programs, the only time we had that down here was when we had quarterback problem. Last year was the quarterback problem last year. This year, the offensive line.
What school has a bigger budget? What school has a bigger budget? What school has a bigger budget? What school is a state school? What school is a private school? Right?
What school has a bigger budget?
Yeah. Florida has a bigger budget. Yeah, but Florida has a bigger budget. Y'all got 40,000. Y'all got like 40,000 students compared to 14, 15,000. Y'all got way more donors and boosters.
This ain't the Big East. How many national championships y'all got?
It don't matter. Hey, time out. Me and Renegade. Hold on. I'm glad you mentioned that. Renegade. I'm glad he mentioned that. Didn't me you just talk about this Saturday when we was in the Big East, we was independent. We had to schedule the toughest team to play. Bro, don't come at me with that bullshit. We scheduled tough teams. We had no choice. We played against Oklahomas and Nebraskas when they were great. Out of conference because we had to. Miss me with that shit. I'm talking about my other caller. Miss me with that, bro. We played big. We didn't. But our out of conference games were great. Our out of conference games were great. I don't give a shit. We played out. Who was in the ACC? Florida State and Clemson. That's it. Time out. We hadn't won it yet. We hadn't won it yet. You know what though? We hadn't won it yet. But one thing I can say about this here though, we ain't got all them top 2 recruiting classes and choked them away. We ain't wasted all that talent. I can tell you that. Florida State, we ain't wasted all that talent. How about that? Now, we ain't never had a coach. We ain't never in the history of Miami. If a coach leave Miami, he either fired or going to the pros. We ain't never have a coach leave Miami to go to another school. Never happened. Never happened. Never. No, it wasn't. Nah, he left. He left, yo. He gonna pay out to. He gonna pay you child support though. He gonna give you that child support check. Wait for your child support check. Wait for that child support check. He gonna see you some Similac. He gonna see you some Similac. He gonna see you some Similac and some diapers. Gonna see you some Similac and diapers. That ain't why he left. Time out. So why Nick Saban didn't leave Alabama when Texas offered him? Why Nick didn't leave Alabama? Why Nick didn't leave Alabama? You said who did what? You said who did what? You said who did what for what? You said Alabama. You said who left LSU for who? Who left LSU for who? Who? You said who left who for who? You said who left who for who? When he could have left FSU to go to LSU, the place he started. Bro, listen to me, man. Listen to me, bro. Listen to me, man. He left FSU. You can sit there and say whatever you want to say. It ain't never happened in Miami. Every time a great coach was in Miami, they left for the pros. You don't care what you say. You can get your Similac check. You can get your Similac check, man. Get your Similac check, man. If the NFL offered maybe Diaz $75 million, you think he ain't leaving your ass? Yeah, he leaving for the pros because that's what Miami coaches do. They leave for the pros. Miami coaches leave for the pros.
As far as the recruitment classes, bro, in 2014 we had number 3 overall recruiting class. You know how many players returning that still on that class of those teams? Only 3. Like, bro, people be getting dropping out of school. People be well, that class was a bust.
That's not what I agree with you, Renegade. What I'm saying is he keeps saying we ain't won the SEC, we ain't won the ACC since we've been there, but he's not looking at. We got in 2004, but for 8 years, for 7, 8 years, we've been going through this Never Shapiro shit. He's not looking at that. He's not looking at that.
Why you ain't won nothing since 2012?
We've been on the Never Shapiro. Time out. The last year of Never Shapiro, bro. The last year of Never Shapiro sanctions. You not let me finish. The last year of Never Shapiro, bro. If you're not gonna let me talk, I'm serious. The last year of Never Shapiro sanctions was the first year of Mark Richt getting there. Miss me with that. What are you talking about?
I don't care, bro.
That's sanctions. What you mean you don't care? So them sanctions didn't matter? Them sanctions didn't matter? Oh my God.
Just like how the FSU fans just said our 2014 class and lost all.
You didn't have sanctions though. That's totally different. That's totally different.
That's not getting that talent to play up to what they talent.
Bro, we had sanctions, bro. That's different.
You're right. So I'm not disagreeing with you, so but let's talk. You say the first year was Mark Richt's first year. But so every time the sun goes by and them lights come on, y'all do not show up.
You know what? Our defense showed up. Our offense didn't. Mark Richt didn't.
I understand.
He's not there anymore. I said, I put the video out. We back right now. I'm standing to it. And Renegade, you know I'm a man of my word, right? What's my boy I'm on the phone with right now? This ain't a money bet. Since you keep talking. This ain't got nothing to do with money. It got something to do with Miami, Florida State. What you want to do? We play each other. Nothing with money. Nothing with money. This me and you. What you want to do? What you want to put up? No money, but what you want to do? What you want to put on this?
Oh, really, you?
No money, but anything else. Shirt, hat. What you want to do? What you want to do?
I mean, it's up to you. It's up to you, bro. You name it, bro. Because y'all got a hell coming in Tallahassee, bro.
What you want to do? What you want to? We got an L coming. What you want to do?
You name it. You name it, bro.
No, you name it.
No, I'm crazy. Hold on. Listen. I told no, I'll take a clip to this versus you. No, I'm crazy.
Hold on, Joe. I got a bet for you. If we win, I want you to replace that 52 and that 47 with Peter Ward and Chris Wiggins.
First off, that's illogical. Time out. You know why that's an illogical bet? You know why that's an illogical bet? You know why that's an illogical bet? Because you can't do that. Because I'm on YouTube every day. I'm on what the hell are you going to get? If I get that up, what you giving up? You're not on YouTube every day.
No. I'll pay Carl money.
Huh?
I'll put my money up against your jerseys.
What money? What kind of money you gonna put up for that?
However you think them jerseys is worth, what you think?
It's not what they worth. Is that I'm a Miami station. I'm a Miami station. So it's not just about that money. It's about more money.
One show take that Urban down, that Lewis down, and put up Winky and Ward.
I do that. I do that against your $150.
For sure.
I do that, and I'm gonna show you my jerseys, my authentic. I'm gonna show you mine. I don't know if you ever seen them. Hold on. They signed jerseys, authentic. Hold on.
I like black. But if we able to squeeze this guy in from Texas A&M, who will be eligible this year with 2 years to play, I like our chances versus anybody. I don't think Clemson that far ahead of us.
Agjo was Manny Diaz there when they gave up all the points to Clemson. Since he just loved Manny Diaz.
Was what? Agjo, what? You asked me. Don't ask him, man. You asked me.
Actually, what he did. Actually, maybe what Manny Diaz did when they played a real team. When they played a real team, was Manny Diaz there?
What are you talking about?
Wisconsin ran for three-something in the pitch strike mode. He was there too.
Time out. Hold up. Time out. Hold up now. You watch football. We all watch football, right? Time out. We all watch football, right? We all watch football, right? You asked me a question. Can I answer the question?
Oh, go ahead, bro.
All right. We all watch football, right? Yes, Manny Diaz was there. 100%. Okay. Time out. Hold up. Willis didn't play. He didn't play the last game of the season, which was our best defensive tackle. He didn't play because he was going to the Senior Bowl. Our team had quit on Mark Richt. Period. Point blank. Quit on. Can I answer the question? I can't answer the question. I can't answer the question. Oh my God, I can't answer the question. I can't answer the question. But I don't let him talk for 30 minutes.
Yeah. Let him talk.
Listen to me, man. The team had quit on Rick. The team quit on Rick the day after he benched Perry against Virginia. All right. But the defense still played tight every game. But when you're on the field, 70% of the time, you get tired too. They're not machines, bro. You can say how you want to. You had the number 2 recruiting class. You had the number 2 recruiting class 7 years straight and did nothing with it.
He quit on Cozy this year. We talking about last year when y'all got your head beat in by Cozy. They
quit, bro. Time out. Hold up. That's what I'm telling you. Why he screaming? Bro? That game last year. You know when the defense quit? That game last year when they didn't want Perry, when everybody didn't want Rozier to play, and Jeff Thomas was wide open down the middle of the fucking field, and Malik Rozier missed him. Because if you look at the first 2 drives, Miami shut Clemson down. When Malik Rozier missed Jeff Thomas, the whole team quit. Because we would have been up 7-0. They quit. That's what they quit. They quit because they knew we couldn't score the point. Bro, you got to realize, The year before last, hold on, time out. The year before last, we were #1 in turnovers and dead last in points off of turnovers. That fucking defense was tired, bro. We was #1 in turnovers and dead last in points off of turnovers.
So you telling me, bro, y'all stopped them the first 2 drives, bro.
Yep.
It's the ACC championship. I think y'all got a chance to go to the playoffs too. Am I right?
No, we didn't. No, we didn't. We had lost to pick the game before.
So you're telling me the first time y'all get a chance to win y'all first ACC championship?
Yep, they quit on them. Them kids quit. Them kids quit. Yep. No, because the offense been doing it all year. We couldn't score points all year. Our defense had to score the points.
I can see y'all waited till y'all was down 20.
Bro, we did talk about that game. Hold up, that game wasn't as bad as in the first half. That game didn't get bad to the second half, my guy. They fucked the whole first half, my guy. Go back and watch the game. I didn't say we quit after the second play. We stuck in there the whole first half, my guy. Go look. Go watch it. Go watch it. And have my $150 for me. Don't run from my 150. Bro, don't worry about. I don't think that you don't have a quarterback. I seen the applications up on the damn. I seen the applications up at the food court. I rolled through Tallahassee yesterday. I seen the applications up on the food court saying we apply for quarterbacks. And Renegade called me and I told Renegade, and Renegade know me, him talk last night. Me and Renegade talked, and I told Renegade to go put his application in for quarterback. I ain't worried about naming you nothing else. I ain't worried about that. I want you to name me them Benjamins. So I want you to name me.
I want to ask this real quick. I understand sometimes the team, the defense might quit. But what happens to playing for one another?
Huh? Did you see? You know what? This outside look at this shit. I'm gonna tell you what Manny Diaz said.
Why would you quit on the coach to fuck up your own bag?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you what Manny Diaz said. Listen, I'm trying. You ask a question. How you gonna ask a question and not let me answer it? That shit makes no sense to me. It's not logical to me. It's not logical to me. Listen to me. Manny Diaz put the press conference in. Mark Richt, first year there, he started blaming the offensive line. That's the first thing he did, was blame offensive line. All right, that went on for the first year there. Now, I'm going to answer this question for you. Why they quit? All right. This last year, Mark Richt was blaming everybody except his son and his coaching staff on the offensive side of the ball. Offense and defense was getting in fights in the locker room. There was a team divided. It was 2 separate teams. They asked Manny Diaz a question at a press conference. I said, Manny, Coach Manny, you think your players on defense need to do this a little better and do that a little better? You know what Manny said? Manny said, my job isn't to blame players. We don't do that on this side. Our job is to coach players. He threw shots at Mark Richt. That lets you know how divided that fucking team was.
That's all.
Period.
They don't win games, bro.
It didn't fucking win games. That's why what happened.
So you telling me they waited to the ACC championship game?
Oh my God! Stop repeating that. Please stop. Renegade, talk to your boy. I'm not Renegade. Please talk to him. I'm not gonna keep Renegade. I'm not gonna keep talking to him. I'm not gonna keep repeating myself. Bye. Renegade, I gotta hang up. Renegade, I gotta hang up on him. I'm not gonna keep repeating myself. I just can't keep doing it. I can't keep repeating myself to this dude because obviously he don't understand. Obviously he don't understand. I'm not gonna keep repeating myself to him. Just put your name in the chat and have my $150 if you really want that bet. My whole thing is, he talking a lot, bro. But I'm glad I'm giving him somewhere to talk at, because FSU ain't got a channel to talk on. But I had to hang up because he just like, He keep repeating shit over and over and over and over and over again. Like over and over and over again. Like the same question, trying to ask it in 20 different ways. Oh, we got it. If it's that same dude, please, if you call my phone, me and you gonna have an issue. What?
This is Sean Dingo.
Oh, what's going on, Sean? I thought you was that other dude, man. I was about to.
No.
What's good, Sean? Sean donates a lot. Thank you for all your donations, Sean.
No problem.
I appreciate that, my brother.
So I just got a question, man, about this whole Martell versus Perry versus Williams situation. I don't get how Miami will look over what Perry did in that Florida State game in particular. I've gotten into a lot of arguments with our people about that. The thing is, the defense did. It's the defense that won the game. Yeah, the defense put us in position to win that game. But Perry was the one who hit on the last, 3 touchdowns to score?
Mm-hmm. And it was his first. And it was his first call, I think.
Exactly. But then let's take it to the nothing. End up getting blowed out. And then they go on the whole Martell, blah, blah, blah. But Martell just has 28 passes in college. 28.
And they were all 28 was against the fourth string.
A beaten down team.
Yeah.
A beaten down team. But at least he has his 28. But I don't get the whole Williams argument. I've gone through YouTube everywhere. I haven't found out one piece of evidence to show me Williams being what people say he is.
I'm gonna tell you why most people hate Perry. Tell you why most people hate Perry. Alright? And people gonna get mad at me for saying this. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Perry is from the hood.
Exactly.
Period.
Exactly.
Because if Perry would have did what Martell did, talked all that shit about the other guy, they would have killed him.
They would have killed him. And this one also
bothers me.
People were talking about, Perry is not a leader. I'm like, when they pulled that man in the Virginia game, how can you question that man's leadership? When they pulled him in the Virginia game, the whole team gave up.
Whole team gave up.
Them boys were ready to go through the wall for that man.
And then I tell people when they pulled him. Then I tell people when they pulled him that we were going to lose recruits about that because those kids in that community love that kid. He's not a leader.
Look what happened. Like, I'm not going to bash on Martell too much, but I'm not. He has to prove it. He already got strikes against him with that. People don't want to say it, but he did run. People don't want to at least agree with that. He did run.
He ran. And Renegade, I had to hang up Renegade. I couldn't get no words in. It was just getting too hostile. And I'm trying to keep my blood pressure down, Renegade. So I had to hang up.
Yeah, he ran.
He ran.
And then another thing, they as far as their personas, I see them bash Perry for those things, but no one says anything about the trash that Martell just talks over the internet, period.
All the time. You know why? You know why? I'm saying it again. If Perry did it, bro. If Perry was on the internet talking all the shit that Martell talked, it would kill him. But I'm telling you again, and this is probably why I don't get a lot of subscribers as well, because they say I always play it, but I'm going to continue to play it.
It's true.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Martell can say or do whatever you want to do, and it's not a problem. Perry does anything wrong, it's a problem. It is what it is. If Martell pulled up in a Bentley right now, you know what they're going to say? Martell family has money. They're going to say. That's what they're going to say. Because his family does have some money. But they don't know how much money. They don't know what Perry family had when he was flashing money on Instagram.
No.
But that's what kids do nowadays.
Well, I'm saying that comment, that's why a lot of people get mad about that comment, because it's a look in the mirror.
Yeah.
A lot of cats, when it comes to something like that, it's like, you don't want to admit what the truth is. I'm not against Martell. I'm not against none of them.
I want the best man to win.
But as of right now, the only man that has something to work with is Perry.
That's the only guy.
Put it this way. You know what people will be saying right now? Martell is 5'10", Perry 6'4", right? If they switch that side, if Martell was 6'4", Perry was 5'10", you know what else they'll be throwing in? Look, Martell is 6'4". Martell and Perry's only 5'10". You know what else they would throw? Martell doesn't have a stronger arm than Perry. He doesn't.
Exactly. Everything that Perry has over him.
Okay, but if Martell had that stronger arm, and he has a stronger arm, but when it comes to Perry, he's immature because he did this, but Martell does basically the same shit, but a little bit more. But he's not immature. He's more of a leader. Who was he led? He led the #1 school in the nation in high school that got so many NFL players on. I mean, so many college players on that team. They might have 10 or 12 players playing Division I Power 5 football.
And then
Perry didn't have that in high school.
And Perry did it against better skilled competition. As far as in the skills, he did it against better corners.
Yeah.
In high school. I mean, and then the thing is, everyone wants to stay away from the. If you guys want to compare him, the only way you can compare him is high school tape. Martell is not that much better than Perry, even in high school. He's not even better than him. To tell the truth.
He didn't throw a lot of deep balls. Perry threw deep balls. Perry got a stronger arm. He's bigger, taller, and faster, like your boy just said. But like I said, and people get mad at me for saying that, but how can you get mad at me for saying that when you're talking about Martell when you haven't seen him do anything?
Exactly.
If Martell also had better coaching, his parents had more money to send him to better camps and all this shit. But you still can't tell me he's better. Okay?
And I didn't see Ohio State put up a super fight to keep him. I don't care if Fields, because the truth is, Ohio State don't know what they're getting in Fields. They knew what they had in Martell.
Yeah.
And they still said, okay, well, we'll take a gamble on this guy. So I'm not one to buy the hype until he puts that product out there. Now, he may come and I'll be Martell Miami all day if he can prove it.
That's all I'm saying.
Right now,
but
I don't like how our fans are.
But you know, our same fans did the same thing when I told them about Mark Richt. And Mark Richt. By the end of the year, everybody wanted to kill Mark Richt.
It's just, I guess, like you said, fans are fickle. And like the old adage, the most popular guy in the room is the backup.
The most popular guy in the room is the backup quarterback. He broke all Dante Culpepper records, man.
All of Culpepper's records.
With a team that was nowhere near as talented as that school in Vegas that he played for.
On top of that, our people are talking about, Rick sucks. Rick's son ruined everything, but that's take Perry too. Darth
Vader said, he said, Tate has the fastest 40 time. Perry has the longest deep ball. Tate passed for over 7,000, ran for over 25, 45 touchdowns. Yep, he did that with a way better team, and way better players. And I keep saying that. I'll call you back, Ross. I keep saying he did it with a way better team, with way better players. But like the caller here said, they didn't put up a fight for Tate. And like I said, best man win. But like I say, the shit that get me mad with Perry is that people make everything on why Perry's not this and why he's not that.
Exactly.
And I'm telling you what it is, and it's with black people too. They look at this right here. Because anything he does, when Johnny Manziel was talking all that shit, nobody saying nothing. That's just Manny being Manny.
That's another thing I want to touch on. To Miami fans, Martell is not Manziel. Martell is not Baker Mayfield. Martell is not Kyler Murray. Let him earn it before you anoint him. That's what I'm about with that.
I think if Perry and Tate lined up for a foot race, I think Perry beat him.
Yeah, he has Martell just quicker. He has maybe better lateral movement, but that's just because he's shorter. Now, as far as straight line speed, Perry doesn't show it. He showed it one of them games. He showed his burst. I think it was Virginia Tech. It was a Virginia Tech game.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah,
he showed his burst. He has speed. But I'm also glad that he doesn't show it like that either, to where you can write a book on him because you don't know. But
he had money on camera. A young black man is not allowed to show money on camera.
No,
you can't do that.
You're not supposed to have swag. And that's another thing. People say, oh, Martell has Miami swag. No, he does not. Martell has rich boy swag.
Repeat that. Martell has what?
Rich boy.
He has rich boy swag.
He has rich boy arrogance. It's also dangerous.
Martell has a better center. I mean, Tate has a better center of gravity.
Yeah.
All right, if that's what you think.
All right, but I mean, at the end of the day, it matters where that ball flies to, doesn't it?
We'll see.
The ball can get there.
We'll see.
Well, it'll be interesting. But I had to call in and touch on that because it's just.
Ross, I'm gonna call you back. Ross, and you're gonna be the last call. Because I've been on for almost 3 hours. I got to go. It's 9:40. Let me take Ross and I'm done. All right.
Anyway, I appreciate the call, taking my calls. I appreciate that.
I appreciate you calling, my brother. Thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem.
People don't. I'm telling you, man. People who don't never want to put that in there, like the race card isn't involved. The race card is involved, man. I don't give a shit what nobody say. And I say it over and over and over and over and over and over again. And people get mad at me over and over and over and over and over and over again. But race definitely has a lot to do with what's going on with Perry. Facts. What's up, man?
Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Let me ask you this. This ain't for necessarily you, like really kind of like countering you, but a lot of our listeners, they agree with you when you're saying you feel like the transfer of Martell is running. He's running from something. Let me ask you this. If that's the case, how do you feel about Essen Martin, the running back that's from Auburn? You think he's running for competition?
Is he a freshman or a sophomore?
Say it again?
Is he a freshman or a sophomore?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's coming off his freshman year.
Yeah, so he's running.
So you think he's running?
Hey, if you leaving because you feel like somebody better than you, what is that considered?
Nah, that's not always what I.
What is that? That you ask me a question. You can't ask me a question, Ross, and I answer the question the way I answer it, and you say no.
Oh, what you said? Because you kind of low. I don't know why I can hear you a little bit, but not.
That's your phone. You the only one that say I'm low. You better get a better phone.
It's probably my phone.
Yeah, because you muffled real bad.
Hold on. It's probably on me, but.
Yeah, no. I feel he running. I feel Tate running. And I know who was playing. I know we had a conversation who was playing, yada, 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 this, yada. Still feel he running. It's my opinion. He got rich boy privilege.
Yeah, I don't disagree with the fact that. I just want to make sure the guys understand that I don't consider all these transfers as running.
I ain't say I consider all the transfers running. I consider the way he running, the way he ran his mouth, as cocky as he is, and the way he ran his mouth, I think he running. You don't think he running. So we just agree to disagree.
Yeah,
there's nothing you going to tell me that's going
on over there, but if the listeners are thinking that he's running,
if my listeners want to believe what I say, then they want to believe what I say. So what? Most of them don't believe what I answer this question. Do you call in and say when somebody agreeing with you and disagreeing with me? No. So you're not going to just say, I don't want your call, your listeners. No, you're not going to say that. I think he running. And if you got people that think he running, then they think he running. It's been more Tate Martell supporters on here than anything. I tell Darth Vader a Tate Martell fan. I tell Darth Vader I think he running. But just like I said, the best man win. Answer this question. Answer this question for me. So you don't think there's a little bit of racial shit go on when it becomes to what Tate does compared to what Perry does?
I don't think it's a matter of that. Touch of that. The reason why I'm saying that, because here's the thing. Someone at the school newspaper purposely brought back up some situations where I guess they felt like the fan base or the public didn't really pay attention to. So within all that turmoil, they wanted to create more turmoil, like more. And that might be a kid. Perry might be a kid that was on campus that wasn't probably talking to those guys, or probably wasn't. They probably was requesting in certain interviews or whatever.
That's not what I'm. That's not the question that I asked you. That's not the question. That's not the question that I asked you, Ross. That's not the question that I asked you. It's not the question that I asked you. The question I asked you is, do you think that put away Perry flashing money, if Martell would have flashed that money, you think it would have been as big of an incident?
Yeah,
no, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. If you think it would have been big of an incident, you know, man, come on, man. Come on. Come, you believe it would have been just as big of an incident?
Oh no, because what I'm saying is, I was explaining the reason why I felt that it was some racism toward that. Of course, there's a lot of that because they don't want to see a kid like him. He needs to be appreciative of the fact that he's even in college and stuff like that, and he could go to college and play quarterback and all that. They want you to be appreciative, and if you feel like you're flashing money and being flashy, you're not being appreciative.
What's his name was flashing money all the time. Johnny Manziel was flashing money all the time.
But they won't say the same thing about it. They'll go ahead and say, well,
he has confidence. Look at all his confidence. Every time Johnny Manziel threw the money sign up, he's just confident.
But as soon as somebody else was doing when I was like quarterback, they'd have been like, oh, wait a minute.
He has no leadership.
In our face that he's getting paid to play ball.
He has no leadership. No this, no that. I know
they'll take it for two different things.
I know people don't want to think race is involved, but that shit is involved, man. And it pisses me the fuck off. Privilege is involved, and it pisses me off.
To keep running to that, oh, this guy is running from competition. There's always different circumstances why guys leave school, why guys leave one school to the next. I don't want to keep everybody.
Well, my thing is just like people said the dream, just like people said what LeBron did with Dwayne Wade, and people talked about that. Some people thought it wasn't fair. Some people thought it was fair. When people do things, people think it's fair and unfair. When I say certain shit, people think I'm wrong or right. It's fair is unfair. That's a part of life. I think he ran from competition. Some people don't think he ran from competition.
I opened up by saying you say, and then a lot of people jumped on it, and I'm just going to say I don't want them to live on that because that's not fair.
It's not up to you for them to live on. Did you ever come in here and defend Perry about living on the No, you haven't. You've never came in here one time and said you don't want them living on Perry flashing the money when they was killing them. No. You never came in here one time. You never came in here one time. You've never came here one time and defended Perry when they were talking about the little girlfriend thing. Or you never came here and did that. So why you come here defending Martell?
No, I'm not.
I'll ask you a question. Why? No. Why you never came here and did that for Perry? Why you never did that for Perry?
I don't want no transfer to be.
What? No, that's bullshit. So you don't want a transfer to be slandered, but you want a player on your team to be slandered. That don't bother.
No, I didn't say I want a player to be slandered.
But it don't bother you.
I don't think he's ever properly coached. I think the quarterback was a lost.
Nah, that's not what you saying that now. You're saying that now. What I'm saying is, I haven't seen you defend Perry the way you defend Martell.
I didn't think I came on defending him. I came on defending him.
No, you came on for Martell. You came off of Martell. You came off of Martell because the reason why you mentioned Auburn guy, what you said was everybody talking about Martell this, Martell that. Mark Dudley, appreciate the $5 donation. What's happening? Those jerseys in the background, so they'll be back up. I just had to have a conversation with somebody. I'm hanging them back up. My bad. I ain't never see you come and defend Perry the way you defended Martell. I'm just letting you know that.
Yeah, I did.
Never.
You really thinking that I was?
You're defending Perry. You're defending Martell.
I was not defending the whole.
Yes, you. I've never seen you come in here. You were defending Martell because what you said when you came in the chat, what you said when you came on was you talking about Martell and everybody in the chat talking about Martell, and I want people to know that Martell. That's not the reason why. Yeah, that's what you said. Go back and read. Okay.
I was able because I wanted to get to my point.
I got you. Listen to me, man. I've never seen you defend Perry.
I didn't need to do it.
All right then. So I don't. So okay. So hey. So okay. That's what I'm saying. I've never seen you defend Perry. I've seen you defend Martell a couple times.
Wait, I don't have anything against Perry. The year before he was supposed to start, before he got suspended for that one game, I was looking forward to him to play anyway. I was hoping that he was going to be the one that's going to start.
That's not what I'm saying.
He got suspended for one game, and I took it hard. So I wasn't going to defend him or anything.
All I'm saying is I haven't seen you defend Perry. You've been talking for over a year. You've been talking for over a year. I've never seen you defend Perry.
Say it again?
You've been talking for over almost 2 years now, and I've never seen you defend Perry.
I didn't have the need to defend the kid Perry.
But you defended Martell a few times. You defended Martell a few times.
Now, again, I brought up his name so I could get into the running.
No, that's not why you brought his name up. You brought his name up to defend him.
You play the tape.
You've defended him on the show before. I'm going by your history, Ross. You like Martell. Nothing wrong with that. I like Perry.
Nothing about like that. I said
nothing wrong with that.
For the competition, he needs to come for the competition.
Hey, but he ran for competition too.
And I ask this question again: Why does everybody think that Field is going to be eligible and not Martell? Why does everybody think
Field's already eligible? Field's already eligible.
Well, I think Martell needs to be eligible too.
Why? They're two different things. Field would call niggas and shit in Georgia. That's why he left.
Let me ask you a question. The fans called him that while he was on the field?
I think it was something like that, yeah.
Well, guess what? Again, that's terrible. But wait a minute. So that's what we're going to start making guys eligible for? Time out.
That's how. Time out. You know what? You know what happens if somebody called me a nigga at my job? You know, you get fired, right? Or if they don't get fired, if they don't get fired, I can sue, right? Bro, it's not the point of the name. It's not the point. It's not the point of calling names. It's not the point of calling names, Ross. It's the point of the names that were being called.
I understand it. But what I'm saying is, there's so much. If anybody,
he felt hostile. That's a hostile work environment.
All these SEC schools are in terrible racial areas.
And all of them don't do that, though. All of them don't do that, though. They did that.
You're talking to the random person. They did.
So, hey, you know why? Because it was racial. You ever heard of hate crimes? Do you get more time?
He's on the sideline.
Bro, do you get more time? Answer this question. Answer this question. Answer this question. If you get in a fight with you and a dude get in a fight at a bar, and you hurt that dude, right? Y'all getting a straight up fight at the bar. You hurt that guy, right? And they sentence you to jail. They're going to sentence you to a certain amount of time because you hurt that guy at a bar and you beat him up. So they're going to sentence you to a certain amount of time, right? But if you get in a fight with a gay guy at a bar because he's homosexual, now it's considered a hate crime. You're going to get way more time because it's a hate crime. That was a hate. You don't hate. You don't understand.
He was playing ball. And he got called something from the stands.
I don't know. I think it was more than once. I don't think it was just once. I think it was more than once.
Well, again, it's coming from old.
So what? So what? That he felt. Like I said, but you defend. Like I said, now you find the reasons to not defend the guy from Georgia, but you find a reason to defend Tate Martell. Again, you are. You are finding reasons to defend Tate. Keep doing it, bro. I'm all for it. You can defend him all you want.
You go right back? I'll call you right back.
I'm done anyway. I've been off almost 3 hours. I'm gonna take this one call, and I've been on for 2 hours and 45 minutes. I'm done. I'll talk to you offline.
Again, let's get into a 5-minute conversation.
We're not getting to it. I've been off for 2 hours and 45 minutes. I've been off for 2 hours. I'm not getting in the 5-minute conversation. We'll talk a little later, though. I'm gonna take this one call, and I'm done. We'll talk. No, we talk all the time. Come on, Ross.
But I don't have. Man, you know better. I have nothing against
I didn't say you did. I ain't say you had nothing against Perry. I ain't say you had nothing against Perry. I said I've never. I said you never defended Perry, but you defended Tate. That's what I've said. We'll talk about. I'll take one more call and I'm done. I'm done. I'm tired.
Everybody can stop with the week schedule. Probably say that week schedule.
Ain't nobody worry about no week schedule, man. I ain't worried about all that shit.
Why we the only one allowed to play hard schedule?
Because people hate Miami. That's why. Let me get his last call. He called 100 times. Let me tell you the real quick. All right, bro.
All right.
Who we got? Who we got?
Nasty ass beard, you fucking fag.
All right, as y'all can tell, we had that same dude come on crying and, cursing and call me a F word. He must have no life, like for real. I think he kind of stalking me. He said, turn the other cheek with one of these right here. 5 of these when he sneezes. I'm good, man. It's all good, man. Yeah, he's a clown. His mama's a snowblower. He's a clown. He'll be all right, though. So, I guess that's it for tonight, man. I'll holler at you cats, man. I'm tired. I'm done. I'm going to sit back and watch a little bit of television. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Appreciate all the donations. Tell a friend, man. Would love to get the subscribers up a little bit bigger than what we are right now. So tell a friend, man. I'm out.